painted visions in my mind. The shadows from the other side, following at night. I read death between those lines. The fates of every other life filter through the light in my eyes. Burn free. Let the moonlight guide me when I feel the heat of light.
Wake up, burst into overdrive.
I like a comet charging up, but I will cut through all these lies. My path is darkest, brightest, one that only I can take. So if you go with me, I promise something lightning beautiful. Beyond the moon and stars, beyond the bloody sky, race into the light.
Welcome everyone to another rendition of the Raven Online. It's back. It's Thursday again, and we're finally back in business. Took a long break during the month of March. There's just a lot going on, and so April's here now. We are back, and it is time for us to have another bracket. Only 12 players in tonight's bracket, but it's gonna be a nice intimate one. We're gonna have a lot of we're gonna have some slobbers here tonight. I'm gonna say that. Anyways, I am your host, Soniti. I am the person behind this bracket, and tonight I will have two wonderful commentators perched in our nest to guide you through the action tonight. Let's go ahead and get them introduced. Start with epicnam. How you doing, man?
Hello, it's good to be back here at the Raven Online. Joining with us?
Alright. Epicnam's finally back. Been a while since we've seen you in our nest. Hope you're doing well, man.
I'm alive once again. Life is finally quiet enough for me to boot up the computer again.
Alright. And joining him tonight is a very familiar face for those who have perched our VODs and our streams. We have PhilSchwifty. How you doing tonight?
How's it going, everybody? Happy to be back here again, as always. Excited for to be back on the first one for Raven Online in a minute. It's going to be a good time, that's for sure.
Absolutely. With that tonight, everyone, we do still have a match arena for our lovely competitors. So if you have the ability to go ahead and hit that up, there it is. Okay. Go ahead and hit up that Matcherino link with exclamation point Matcherino, and as now 3 times I've said the word Matcherino, so I think that is a wonderful excuse to go ahead and harass our one of our players here to get into the room so we can get this stream started. And I will go ahead and leave myself off, and my commentators, I trust you to have a wonderful time tonight. And yeah, let's get this going.
Oh.
How you doing, epicnam?
I am doing great. I'm excited to see these first matches here as we turn up this night of the Blaze of Blue here. It's been a while, but I am so excited.
Yeah, I am too. You know, always fun to participate with these sorts of stuff. You know.
Yeah, it looks like Larry's up for another minute.
Yeah.
But that's okay. Because fun fact, number one thing we're going to be doing is talking.
Yeah, for sure. I, for one, there's Wary. I, for one, am really excited. Obviously, today, like, you know, it's a good day today because we got the new Strive patch. Shout out to anybody who's playing that. It looks like a lot of fun. I'm really happy for all that stuff. Good to be back on that game again. Obviously, it doesn't really compare to CF in my heart, but like, you know, it's cool that they went out of their way to like change up the game as much as they did for V2.
What's something that's weird about it is that, like, you know, traditionally you think about games having, you know, these crazy titles, and then for season 5 they just said V2, you know, screw it.
And then still said season 5 as well. Which is funny.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like, is it 2?
No, yeah, I saw it. I don't know if you've ever seen that Final Fantasy 14 meme, but somebody made that for Guilty Gear, and it's like, I had it somewhere, but it's like Guilty Gear, Strive 2.0, plus our Rev 2 Blazing Edition Pretty Derby.
Yeah.
Yeah, something like that.
Alright, players, do we need to type in chat?
Yeah. Alright, so we got Wary here versus finlinfrankie. Both definitely players that have been around to some of the brackets for a little while.
True.
Wary going around between a few different characters. Most of the time it's Ragna, but I've seen him play a whole bunch of other stuff. And then finlinfrankie, one of the resident Platinum Net players as well.
Iconic for it, and these characters, they both love to talk at each other. There's not a lot of characters that really, get Ragna just, kind of cussing left and right. And I don't think there's any character that raises Platinum's voice as loud as Ragna does.
That is kind of funny. You mention it. Yeah. We'll see who he goes with. Wary has a whole bunch of a whole slew of characters you can go to here.
Oh my goodness.
Jin.
I don't know if I'm ready for the Wary Jin.
Yeah. Wary might have seen y'all. Y'all might have seen him around as Dark Lord in some of these other brackets. Getting top 8 in a lot of them that he's entered of recent. So we'll see if he can continue that streak up in this one.
With the matching palette, do we have the palettes on stream? We do not.
Look at that, yeah.
Alright. Something with the blue archive palette. Oh my goodness.
Alright. Here we go. As Wary gets started with the projectiles right away. Manages to get into the weapon. Oh, backs off. Gets the anti-air 2A. And the no-tech catch.
Now we're in the corner. What are we going to get?
ODR immediately catching them being a little bit minus on that 2B. Does manage to still get if only for a moment, gets the DP.
The DP there, yeah. Wary showing that as much as he's playing on the back foot here, he's allowed to push what he wants.
And he goes for the delayed catch again, and it works again. And the reset.
It ain't broke.
Oh, unfortunate. I was about to say that was going to drop, but I didn't want a commentator curse to stop myself. Oh, and there's the DDP.
Yep. Look, a DP is a 50-50 in your favor if the opponents have one health. Any other health, not so much, but it all changes based on how much health the opponent has here.
Yeah. Nice anti-air again. Gets the 6A, gets the burst. Doesn't get the combo, but does get the follow-up afterwards out of 6C.
Yeah, that 6C having that cancel on whiff and hit, really powerful. It's going to get well punished.
That is actually kind of crazy. The running bear command grab actually made the DP's whiff because it was that far away.
No, it's just such a small move. Well, narrow more than anything.
And there's just a snowflake backing back out to full screen here. Frankie, where he manages to get the hit here. Looks like we're heading to the other corner. Or potentially not.
Ooh,
oh, what's the burst fade?
That could have been the kill there.
Uh-oh. One less mix-up. Careful what you do here. Oh, wait, hold on.
Oh.
No, not enough.
No, I need to be TK'd.
Ooh.
But it's enough. Wary's gonna find
that was a good read. I didn't realize he had the bat until I saw him Frankie go for it. But that was a good read by Wary with the wake up with the backdash on the Oki.
Yeah, that's one of those things where sometimes when you're watching the action, your eyes are just in a different spot than the guy who's doing the combo.
Yeah, for sure.
Wary's
you gotta keep track of everything when you're the one playing.
But it's an interesting experience because Wary on defense, he's not ready for this. But Frankie, just goes for the overhead straight in the command grab because why not? The mental stack's not there for him.
Nice. Good block on the H circular, on the C circular, I believe it is.
Yeah.
It's the overhead. Yep. Oh, there's the cat hammer.
We're seeing these forward air dashes go over these fireballs by Wary, and Plat's forward air dash actually is really unique. It makes Platinum's box tiny.
Yeah. And you also see Frankie's command grab resets a little bit, which is interesting. Although Wary does manage to get out, preventing him from doing a constant. Oh!
There's a call out. This is a lot of damage.
Oh! He was trying to do a Fenrir. Oh! The disrespect. Ripping that round right away from Frankie. And that's set point now for Wary.
Projectile involved in the hop there. Okay, we got the corner. Force the block. Extra spaced on that overhead. Lets it combo into a 5P there.
Yep. Gets full combo. Also has the one hammer still left. Gonna see if they can maybe use it for guard crush, but where he was ready for the situation afterwards with the jab after the safe jump.
Frankie just a bit too respectful, Wary taking his chance. Speaking of respect, though.
Oh, there's the toy hammer again. Does not get a ton of damage off of it, though. They do have the bombs, which could lead to something here. They're gonna head to the corner, potentially dead.
Ah, the damage just isn't there.
Ah, unfortunately, no. Are gonna have to make them hold this, though.
Oh, the super projectile.
Ah, there's the bat. Yep.
Honestly, Wary just a little too hard on the go buttons, but Wary's also up in the set.
Yeah, they can certainly afford to at least be a little bit more daring with some stuff when you're up around. Yeah. Gets the overhead with the circular again. Fortunate drop, though. Where he gets to...
Trying to get back down is really difficult.
Nice jump over the throw.
How did that? I did not know that back that too fast enough.
Uh-oh. Big hammer here. Yep.
Ooh, unfortunate
Nice
drop.
DP. Oh, but there's the parry. Oh, a second DP. Oh! Yeah, you got a burst there.
He's desperation.
Gets the step plate. Oh, because of the burst knockdown, that did no damage, but there's the reset. J2C over.
Very nice.
Good block.
Okay, where's the situation?
One more.
Them in a do or die situation.
Oh, nice. Yeah, good read on the 6A again there. Frankie manages to get back into the set.
Yeah, 1-1. You could really see where he wanted to win the match a certain way. There wasn't really a willingness to listen to Frankie the way Frankie wanted to play to counter it.
As we move now into game 3. Definitely anybody's game.
Yes.
Yeah.
And we'll see, if that ham-fisted gameplay is going to continue. And we're just going to see, get lucky, have it work. Or we're going to see some reform here.
Here's the bullets. Oh, not going to get the chance to use it, though. Oh, but they do.
Yeah, those ones go off. Shoulder.
Recovering just a bit fast enough to be plus on that ODR was Wary. That was a good jump by him, reading him. Maybe could have gone for a mash. Unfortunate drop there, though, and Frankie's going to get the corner on this. And gets the 5C hit. This is going to be a decent amount of damage with that active blow.
Nice.
Ooh, I like that, yeah. Using it as a sort of safe jump on the DP. Uh-oh. Miracle Gene, hammer again. Oh, there's the slide head.
Yeah, unblockable.
Oh, and he went for the DP.
Oh, that's not good enough. It's okay.
And I don't even know which side that ended up on. That was a really nasty mix by Frankie, and now he's the one on set points.
Yeah, Jin on the ground there is just so small that bubble whiff. But, I mean, it's one of those things with, the extra, lean male characters especially.
Yeah.
Like, Platinum or Kokonoe, they have the penalties where they have the large bodies, but Jin, Hibiki, they just get away with murder.
Yeah. Oh, the 6B whips, but no reaction for Frankie. There's the DP, though.
it's a hard thing to react. Right at the end, that's where it's the most plus. That's where you want to get hit by it the least.
There's the low. Miracle Gene bullet.
Okay.
They're gonna get back burst here.
So the super's... Oh, it's not coming on in time.
Wary, I guess, knowing that combo was not gonna finish. Oh! Okay. Yeah, just a slightly late reaction from Wary. And he gets hit upside the head with that circular. And it'll be the set.
Expensive check on that 5C. Honestly, I want to see the input history. I wonder if that was supposed to be CDP.
Potentially. Definitely, that stuff can definitely happen in ODR situations like that. But great stuff to both players. Frankie will move on into round 2 to face NoelsPup, who went and won Boston Blue Beat earlier this week. And Wary obviously not out of it yet. He will be in losers. Great set by him. I was very intrigued to see how that set would go, just because they both sort of play like equally chaotic in my opinion. So it was like I was wondering how it was gonna go, who was gonna like get the advantage there.
Yeah, both players absolutely, well known for having a mind of their own. Not really liking to follow too many rules, and also for being a little, a bit of jokesters. But we're in a very different foot here. On to our next match. Soniti, Chickzama. Kind of polar opposites when it comes to, the type of gameplay that we should be expecting to see on the screen.
Yeah. Definitely, we had two characters that are a little bit more up and close and personal. These two characters, Rachel, Fuzzama, this is going to be a lot more like, let's just say the cameraman's gonna have to work really hard on this one.
Yeah, no. These characters. I mean, I personally really like this matchup. I think this matchup. Okay, move up.
We shall see here. Chickzama has been working on a Mu 12. I could see
is a really interesting character because, in my opinion, if you're gonna pick up a second character that you're trying to get basically like anything but a Shoto, you're trying to get yourself out of that headspace. Mu is really high on my list because she still lets you have your DP, but it's an entirely different move that, unless you're Ragna, you're basically never using it for the same situation. Because
for sure.
I'll DP if I think I'm getting crossed up. I am not a good person.
Letting the intro rock as well. Be intriguing to see how this goes. Yeah. Both very much zoners in their own right, duking it out here.
And very different aspects. We're going to see if the wind stocks, are they going to be enough to try to navigate through all these steins as they move through?
Yeah. As you can see there, Chickzama already making Soniti lose the burst with some of the movement there. He's been doing a really good job just using the big buttons that Mu has to space control.
Yes. And one advantage, Rachel is gaining back, just by all this health bar loss, is wind. We're sitting at nearly 4 stocks on wind, which will, possibly not be enough. But it is what it is.
There you go. That's perfect for Chickzama to start off.
Yeah, this character is explosive.
Yeah. I can imagine these are probably the sort of matchups that Chickzama would be looking for this character to be used in instead of Fuzzama, just because while Fuzzama does have pretty good movement, contesting projectiles when you're not on the ground is a little bit tough for him, just because of the angles he approaches at. Sometimes things just hit him.
Just very awkward. B has its invol on it, but the B follow-up being your only tool suddenly becomes very difficult, and Rachel's wind does really affect him, whereas Mu, those steins, they're moving exactly as planned.
Oh, almost enough here. Gets the low on the fuzzy jump. Good stuff by Chick.
Just calls it out immediately. 2A, 2A, 2B. And now we're on match 2.
Yeah. We talk about crazy buttons in this game. I don't think Mu 2B gets talked about enough. Like, it's a low, obviously. It has a really good fast hitbox forward. it's framed at as really, it's framed at in terms of frames, in terms of like, it's relatively safe. It can Gatling into itself as a stagger, and it can Gatling into just about any of her other buttons.
Yeah, and honestly, just its use as a spacing tool to get that 6B later, on its own threatening. Not to mention, every other feature of the move. But George coming out just a little bit too late. It's going to end up costing burst as well.
Oh no, the Sword Iris getting used up in the air stall, and Chickzama catches them immediately. That is unfortunate.
Very expensive, but too high up. Rachel small her box here.
Good guard cancel there, not wanting to hold that, and the 6A immediately. Getting the side switch as well.
It's a blue beat, but that's okay. Nice delay tech dodges all of George.
Here come the lasers again.
That's enough to get plus frames. Honestly, that might have been minus, but...
Yeah.
Oh!
Yeah, the double Sword Iris giving Soniti enough time to go in and confirm.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's the first round of Soniti.
Yeah, down in the set, but up in the match. It's an unusual spot to be in, because you technically do have every disadvantage.
Oh, the G2 Jesus.
Chickzama, normally that might be considered an unwise burst, but here they are. They technically have a game to play with. This round is do or die otherwise. It's a great time to take that risk.
And you can definitely see some of Soniti changing up what they're doing. Going for a little bit more, like, not exactly going as aggressively trying to zone, instead just trying to move back and force Chickzama to sort of punish themselves in a way. Yeah.
Push the mistakes on the other side of the table.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and as you can see, that was about as resounding of a game for Soniti as that first one was for Chickzama. So.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, no. Health bar was not blue, but the gameplay implied a hell of a lot of confidence.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, let's see how this one goes here. This is our second game 3 in a row. Oh, that counter hit.
Speaking of confidence, both players.
Yeah.
Okay, back in here. Oh, classic fighting games, jump over the projectile.
I mean, hey, you're playing these characters. The overdrives for both of these characters are not as impactful as they are for some other characters, so it is understandable that they burst so early.
Yeah.
Oh,
wow! What a range on that 5B.
Yeah.
Catching a lingering her
straight to the 6C, and getting the active flow off as well. I believe this is the active flow EA. I don't know.
The damage at this point is already prorated. Ooh, very unfortunate reset into the overhead.
Oh, there's the Ikitachi again, but not the follow-up afterwards. Nice jump. Gets a free C, but no follow-up.
Okay.
The lasers are coming out. Here comes the lasers again.
Oh my goodness, there's the air dash in. This could be it.
Oh no!
Not quite fast enough. The stage is too large here. Okay, trying to chip it out, but there's 50 seconds left. Ooh,
oh no!
Terribly unfortunate for Soniti.
If they just let the second hit of that 5A play, it would have killed. But I guess they just weren't expecting it to land.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I gotta think that chair was not supposed to come out.
Yeah. No, they do get right off to the races here, not letting the last round phase them. Getting up into pressure. Good blocking against an overhead.
Ooh.
And they get Katachi.
Not confident enough on holding stick. Gets crossed
but
up.
the laser messed it up. The betrayal.
New incredibly fast character.
Yeah. Got that Murakomo dash speed. Here come the lasers again. Chickzama really banking on this, and I can understand why for this matchup.
Honestly, it addressed the projectile, it put on pressure. I mean, it did everything but open the can, but I mean, you can lead a horse to water, right?
No, yeah, exactly. It's sort of working in a similar way to, how Rachel uses Tempest Dahlia, so it makes sense. Yeah, there it comes again. Oh, the using the wind to push away, but they still have 5 seconds of overdrive. Can they make anything work with it?
They're out of danger now. Chickzama's trying to get that barrier.
So they might have tried to go for the EA. They were hoping to go for the EA at the end of that, but Chickzama did not get it off in time. Yeah.
So tragic for them.
Chickzama just catching him trying to do something at the end there.
It might have been an effort to try to get him in position to use Crush Trigger. You know, Rachel does have credible setups into Crush Trigger, especially in danger state for the Moo, but actually capitalizing on that against a character like, you know, Moo, where it's just an intuitive DP to mash. You know, if you're just not planning on blocking that 50-50, it happens.
Yeah,
Well
sometimes it do
though.
just be like that. And that will be 2-1 to Chickzama. They will be our first ticket into top 8 on winner's side. And now for our other set in winner's side, on winner's side round 2 for stream, to decide another top 8 spot, we got Soliloquy versus Walbats.
Ooh. That means that we're going to be seeing Jubei and his Soliloquy. It's going to be on new, right?
Most likely, yeah. Interesting matchup, because I don't know if I've seen these two characters in particular go against each other. But we shall see. Both of these players very good. Have some bracket wins to their name. Walbats is a TMN graduate. Soliloquy has taken multiple Boston Blue League brackets over some of the best players in the game. So, very much could be anybody's game, especially like Walbats, you know, coming back to the scenes relatively recently, having that insane run at Frosty Faustings, getting 9th place. Like, certainly could be it's certainly anyone's guess who's going to win this.
It really revives a flame under, you know, Jubei just at large.
No, yeah, I mean, I remember how everybody was so hype about that, because what you had, if I remember right, it was he got 9th, and then Elion got either 9th or 13th.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was cool to see that, because
but here we're in this disgusting JB, especially JB2. This Jubei character, whew, he makes me say something.
There's the throw. Gonna get the pickup after as well. Looking on a perfect here.
Yep, and the meter is online for canceling into that super. Here we go. They should just be the round.
And it is. Yeah, that sort of fuzzy okie with the hairball is always really interesting.
The hairball, I swear, it motivates some of the strangest decisions you can make, because that projectile is gonna be there forever. And if that projectile is checked with 5A immediately following it, get out of the 5A, you just jump over it. But we're gonna have to see, what does Soliloquy know? What does Soliloquy want to do against it? And can Walbats even put Soliloquy in a position to have to face it again?
Ooh, nice cross up with the Luminous Slave.
Yeah, really well done, making sure that there's no hits of any kind. That cross up is going to come in instantly. There's a 4D, super not quite in time.
Bit of an unfortunate drop there, and Walbats manages to get out of the corner, but that is all the meter he's got. So see if they can get back in here and potentially make a comeback. And they're going to get clipped by 6D for their troubles.
Yeah.
Good stuff by Soliloquy with the zoning.
That's the Murakumo gameplay. Count to 10. When it works, it's good.
See here, Soliloquy gets the first hit immediately this game, or this round as well.
Yeah. Now we're back. Gas on in the corner. Jubei, a little bit of an untraditional character in this situation. Those counters not typically valuable, but even myself at burst. Gonna be asking questions here. I don't think Soliloquy had a route back into the corner. I don't quite know what motivated that.
There are some ways, but it's a really specific route, if I remember right. So, here comes the Legacy Edge. And that'll be it.
Standing goal on the screen here.
Yeah. Soliloquy answering with a perfect of their own to take game 1.
Back in this. They lost the first round, got the download, figured the business out.
Mm-hmm. Very much a neutral-based matchup, and Soliloquy managing to shake off what happened in round 1 and just lock it down from there.
You gotta take it slow. I mean, you know, you always get one information round if you're confident you can win 2 more. And honestly, in some sets, you get 2 information rounds, maybe 3. Wow. Excellent execution. Popped the overhead early. Perhaps that overhead was on time and then just combos right into that Luna Slave, catching the rest of the wake up. Walbats playing smart, you know, trying to avoid that. But the 5 seed, you know, gonna come off. That OD works.
Nice anti-air there as well with the 2D.
Yeah, catching that max range, doing the Murkrow button, doing exactly what it's supposed to. Walbats with a little bit of pressure on him here, trying to figure out what is this Jubei character supposed to do.
Yep, because the Legacy Edge again goes for the cross-up, good block. Goes for the Legacy Edge again.
Yeah.
Tries to go for the cross-up but block the right this time.
And pretty soon, Walbats isn't going to get any more bonuses for blocking. That's 100 meter on deck. We should see a super come out here. Nope.
I imagine. He's just going to go for the set play here. Gets the instant overhead. There it is.
There's a cancel. Costs a whole total of 4 frames. Very easy super to use.
Oh, yeah. Smart move by Soliloquy, bursting on the last part there on the set play. Oh, and they pick up off of that too. Wow.
After the super, that's usable.
No, yeah. I didn't know you could get that much of a combo off instant overhead there. Doesn't even need the ball there. That's set point after ball path.
Everything comes together.
Yeah. And here we go back to the corner again. Soliloquy on a huge burst disadvantage there. Walbats never even using it last round. So
Untouched in the health department too. Right.
Oh, the kick throw.
Grab, kill, OD super.
Yeah, wow.
No need to go OD by Walbats here. I would have thought the OD would have came out trying to negate the burst, but these players on the same wavelength, clearly.
No, yeah, I was expecting the same thing. That'll be a very fast game 2 to Walbats, a perfect again, and now we're going to game 3.
Yeah, watching it over, I don't even see an attempt at a burst bait. Walbats playing in his own head, no need to think outside the box.
Here we go again here.
Challenge. Honestly, a pretty typical Jubei play. Just go for the forward jump JB. 2-hit move, second hit, counter hits, combos into literally anything.
Ooh. Bit of a weird trade there. I think the gravity field actually helped out there.
Yes.
Yeah. Nice block on the mix-up. Goes for it again blocked. The Walbats still stuck in the corner here.
But the gaps in the block string are large enough that Walbats isn't getting it, but you'll see that barrier there. We're at below a quarter now.
Yeah, got to be careful as to what you do from here. Right, gravity field is off the play. Oh no, I don't think he meant to do that. Oh, and there's the 2B again. There's a burst from Walbats just wanting to get this offense started, and Soliloquy smartly just immediately guard cancels.
Now it's time to catch in, get this damage off as fast as possible so there's no time to get that overdrive back.
Yeah. Oh, there's the 4D again. Should...
Yeah.
Just enough. Yeah, going for the flash kick to make sure they get the damage.
Avoid spending the OD. It's a powerful advantage to have here going into this possibly last round.
Yeah. Oh, the air throw. Oh, bit of a drop there.
Honestly, quite surprising that's the first air throw here out of these two characters, spending a lot of time airborne.
Yeah. A bit of a not pick up there, but getting the JC afterwards. Oh, but a drop again.
Going forwards. Too late, too close to the corner.
Yeah, Soliloquy ready for the drop there. If I remember right, Soliloquy does play a little bit of Jubei, so they do know this character somewhat well. At least.
And that's a
There's
really
first
important
hand.
fact. Jubei does not really, have a lot of the similar weaknesses that other characters have, just when it comes to how the body interacts with the environment.
That was an interesting interaction there because Walbats canceled into the super. The overdrive, it actually recovered fast enough to punish the overdrive.
4 frames.
Yeah.
That super is on crack. I think it might have been just done during OD flash.
It looked like they inputted it just before OD flash started.
Yeah.
Yeah, final game, final round now here.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, drops coming across for both players. It's always unfortunate, but it is sort of sometimes the game just is like that.
It's a set piece, truly. When there's blocks happening by both players who do not typically block all that much. What we're gonna see here is probably a number of these overheads coming out, covered by those luminous slaves.
Good mash and getting the mark on as well. Might potentially get back to the corner here. No, but does get the fuzz. Oh, that was a bit of a weird interaction. Walbats will probably get back the overdrive here. He does. There's the 4D though. Not punished fast enough.
That first should have been much more expensive than it was. Right here, the meter is all in Walbat's favor.
Oh, and that'll do it. The throw. Yeah. I liked what Soliloquy was doing there. You could tell that they were playing, despite throwing out the legacy edge. You could tell they were playing really hard around guard cancel. They did not want to let Walbats get out there.
No, not one bit. Like
that paid off there.
So far away, and then only approaching when there's nothing to guard cancel. That throw, possibly 20, 30 some frames of active time that Walbats could have moved, but Walbats assumed, made the rational assumption that pressure was just going to continue. There was going to be more mids to block.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, that was. I know I've definitely been there before. That's sort of sometimes the CFism. You react just a second to. You think there's going to be another button to guard cancel, but then they don't, and you just get hit like try, and it comes out as a button. That kind of thing. Yeah. But yeah, great set to both players. That was a really good set between both of them. Soliloquy will be actually on stream a little bit later to go face NoelsPup, who beat finlinfrankie 2-0. But before that, we'll have our first winner's side top 8 set.
Well,
It'll be
before
Fuzzama
all
versus...
that, we gotta do everyone's favorite segment of the bracket, where we let the losers bracket catch up. While we also show a bunch of other brackets.
Oh.
Alright, everyone. Well, it is almost time for our top 8. And you know what that means. It's time for shills! It's time for announcements! Hello! Starting off, Boston Blue Beats. Y'all know them. Y'all
Where
have
is
been
that?
paying attention to them for the last 10 weeks because they just finished up their 6th season of Burst Limit. Just wrapped up, I think, last night with Uni 2. And now we will be paying attention to April 25th. Oh my goodness, that is happening the same weekend as a certain other bracket we'll have to talk about in just a moment. But they're going to invite the top 8. Over the course of 10 weeks, we've seen players fight it out in the Boston Blue Bee brackets to garner points for a final invitational bracket. So they're going to take the 8 players from each game, Blaze Blue, Plus R, and Uni 2. They're going to take the 8 players with the most amount of points in that leaderboard. They're going to invite them for a final invitational bracket on April 25th. And whoever wins that bracket will be getting an all expenses paid trip to Boston Blue Beach episode, which is happening on July 18th through the 19th. Please get over there. I know I will. I am paying for my hotel this month, and I'm getting myself registered very soon. So please go ahead and sign up on the Start GG. Get yourself your hotel, your flight, get everything settled up, because standard early registration is already over. It has standard registration, I believe, up until June 7th. So you have all of April and all of May to get yourself in there and get yourself settled. And come see me at the beach, man. Not only are they running all of our favorites over there, you got, Blazing Central Fiction, Plus R, Uni 2, Melty Blood, M-Back, both Guilty Gear Strive and Exer. Guilty Gear Strive, I know a lot of you have been playing that 2.0 update. I hope you playing that pretty soon after I'm done with my Champions grind. But also, they've got some side games running. I know I'm personally looking forward to the Vampire Savior bracket, but they've also got Third Strike, Persona 4 Arena, KOF 15, and Virtual Fighter 5, all for our enjoyment and pleasure. Go ahead and sign up on the Search GG. Get yourself in. It's going to be a wonderful time. That's not the only online bracket we have to worry about, though. MKCC, Mr. Kisaragi's Crystal Clash. I forgot to update that. So it's not the most recent bracket. I can go ahead and grab, something. Yeah, I can go ahead and grab the most recent, the most recent Start GG here. Go ahead and get yourself signed up. It is every Saturday at 5 p.m. EST. It's a bit earlier than most brackets, but I promise you, it is worth it. It is run by a wonderful team over at Restaurant Resort, and especially Medikit runs a very tight ship over there, so please go ahead and make sure you're signed up. Speaking of other brackets, TMN driving lessons is still happening. The next bracket is going to be April 18th, so I believe just next week is going to be our final bracket before a very important one we will be talking about in just a moment. But it is a wonderful bracket. If you are new to this game, you want to figure out what's going on with this game, please go ahead and sign up over on the Discord server. The cycle should be back up. I think next Sunday is when our new cycle begins. You can sign up for the bracket. And of course, we've got a very big bracket here tonight. Very big bracket coming up. If you haven't been paying attention for some reason, you've missed it. The World Serpent Championship is back once again for their 5th anniversary season. We have brackets spanning the entire globe. I believe just this Saturday, we are in just 2 days, they're going to be doing the EU bracket. So we'll be seeing BlazBlue brackets popping up for all around the world. I think the full list is South America, Japan, China, India, and C, and EU is happening. There's a ton of brackets, so please, you don't want to miss any of them, especially our North American brackets. We're gonna have a weekend full of brackets and just chock full of events, really. Starting from April 24th through the 26th. On April 24th, I will be hosting some exhibitions here on this channel. So please, if you would like, sign up for the main bracket, and I will go ahead and reach out to you with a form and for availability and everything. I still have a lot of slots open, so if you sign up for the main bracket, I will reach out to you. I promise. I'm actually going to be reaching out to a few more people tonight before I go to bed. So please go ahead and get yourselves signed up and look forward to that. That's happening on my channel right here at twitch.tv/Narcoon. So if you are looking forward to that, please go ahead and give me a follow. It's going to be a great time. And then that Saturday, alongside the invitational bracket for Boston Blue Bee, World Serpent Championship is going to be running a beginner intermediate bracket for BBCF Central Fiction for North America. This bracket is being run by myself and also Just a Tomato. You guys know that guy. He's a great guy. I like that guy. But we are going to be running a bracket to showcase the future of BlazBlue. This game is long from dead, so please go ahead and that will also be streamed here at twitch.tv/Narcoon. So please go ahead and follow me for that as well. And then, of course, Sunday, we've got the main event, North America's 1v1 single bracket, I believe is what it's called. It's going to be a great time. There's going to be a bunch of pools as well because there's a bunch of players signed up. And not only can you catch all that on twitch.tv/Chickzama, let's go ahead and give a shout out to them for just a wonderful, wonderful event that they are going to be running. But please go ahead and follow Chickzama for that main bracket. They're going to be streaming pools and also top 24 all the way into top 8. However, you can also catch another side of pools and a little bit of top 8 of top 24 on my channel right here where you're watching TRO, twitch.tv/Tanaracoon. I will be streaming some pools. I'll be streaming a couple matches in top 24. We'll be trying to get as much as possible from this bracket. So please go ahead and follow both me and Chickzama. It's going to be a great time. And don't forget, just sign up. It's right there. The link to the Start GG is right there. Go ahead and get yourself signed up. It's going to be a great time. I'm very much looking forward. To this bracket. Triple Duty is insane. I know. So am I. But that's not the only bracket I'm looking forward to. That's not the only bracket I'm looking forward to this year. The final bracket that we're going to be promoting tonight is CEO. If you guys know, CEO last year was an insane bracket for BlazBlue Central Fiction. We had the beginning of the XCal takeover over in the beautiful Rose and Shingle Creek Hotel, and it's happening once again on August 14th through the 16th. Back at that Rose and Shingle Creek. It is a wonderful, wonderful venue. So please go ahead and sign up over at start.gg CEO 2026. There is BlazBlue Central Fiction. There's a bunch of other games that have there. I think I have to update the slide too, because they just released an updated slide that includes new games such as Marvel Tokon. It has Avatar Legends. I believe it has Invincible Versus as well. It's going to be a jam-packed weekend full of amazing brackets. And of course, next week, we will have another Raven Online. We're not going away again. So please, if you guys would like to, go ahead and sign up for next week's The Raven Online, April 16th. Still happening here on twitch.tv/Narcoon. It is going to be right there through the Raven Online Challenge community. So please go ahead and get yourselves signed up. This is a stacked month for BlazBlue, let me tell you. But enough about future brackets. I think it's time to bring things back to the present as we have our top 8 filled out. Mostly, I believe. I think we're still waiting for matches. We do have one of our matches all done. And with that, I will go ahead and bring it back to our commentator so I can go ahead and get things going for our winners semifinals between Chickzama and Fuzzama. Which Fuzamas are going to take this?
Yeah.
They are ready, huh?
Yeah, ready to go right into it here.
Okay.
We could see.
We're seeing the mirror.
All right. Takes a snake to know one, so yeah, I'm not surprised we're going to the mirror here. What do we got for the theme? Okay, Bloodline, nice, good one.
Okay.
Yeah. Very much two different sorts of styles of Fuzzama, I'd say here. We will see how this goes. I'm intrigued. I don't know how often I've really seen these two in particular duke it out. You know, Fuzzama mirrors happen a lot. I feel like almost more than any other mirror in the game. But
yeah, no, it's a quite high number, but it's also, you know, in my opinion, one of the more expressive mirrors there are, just because of the way that these characters interact with each other. You know, there's some characters that
so immediately getting into it, Chickzama gets a hit off the drive there. Gets a 2B.
you get a BB in the corner, so it drops that spacing you don't want to do it for.
Yep, get ready to see a lot of those this set. From either person.
We're grounded again.
The buck in the stance. Oh, yeah, good reaction to the 6A.
Just crossing chains right here. Both them not rushing too far in, but that's a stock spend. We're actually seeing these players, they're not getting their stocks back because they're not spending enough time on the ground. Half the time right there to get those chain stocks back has to be spent on the ground. It doesn't count.
Yeah. And there's the 5C just landing as Fuzzama lands in front. That should be enough with the double super. Doesn't even need to go into the second super.
Nope, just keeps that distance there because as soon as you throw that 6-2-3, that burst becomes possible. And then you're playing the guessing game.
Yeah.
You can RC.
Fuzzama does take the opportunity to use the burst here. Nice anti-air.
Nice.
Yeah.
Excellent routing there.
Yeah. Fuzzama managing to get out here, but gets hit. Oh, bit of a weird mix-up there, but Fuzz catches Chickzama with the anti-air 5A. Gets for game here, potentially. There's the 6A. This time, he does not block it. into the EA active flow. That's a perfect Fuzz.
Easy cash out. As few buttons as possible, but as many at the same time as can be done.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah.
What's the rerun here? What's the play? What's the play?
Unfortunately, I wish I could give more insight here, but I unfortunately am not a Fuzzama player. So. Yeah, oh, the stance lands for Chickzama. Managing to get the enhanced state as well. So should head to about the corner here.
Nice fake out.
Ah, but good ODR through the overhead. Ready for it. There's gonna be a lot of time because that was fully overdrive. Bit of a drop there though.
The drop's actually okay. It keeps the pressure up. Because that J5C, all 5 hits. This does combo.
Hungry coils.
Ooh.
Drop there.
Another 6A.
Oh, there's a 6A again. Not even the Fuzzama players are immune to that.
No, it's an awkward move. You gotta really watch out for it because you're in a situation where you block a 5B, they're +2. 6A, what, +1?
+1?
No, 6B is +1, my bad. But 6A, not relatively minus either. Because doesn't get anything without meter off those. But speaking of, not needing meter, here we are, meter player at 30%, but they're in the corner, leaking it out. This counter hit, we go back into corner here.
Getting the counter hit can mage in there. And get the side switch. Not the full combo, unfortunately, though. Good block on the hungry coils.
Both
of them just flying around each other, trying to catch the other first, and Fuzzama wins it out there. Alright. Not necessarily guess for game here, but it's close.
No chance to
Chickzama does have the overdrive up. Good mash.
I know earlier we were talking about Blazin, Moo 2B, Fuzzama just, oh my goodness! IQ check right here.
God, I got hit.
Bruh, I got hit, got violated.
The 6A, even after mashing on it the first time, just landed almost every single time after that. And that time, Fuzz took it a step further and was ready for the burst.
Knows the burst is coming. Hits the overhead anyway.
Yeah.
RC that doesn't spend the meter. Despite the fact that that super, that super very well could have locked out burst. Just due to it being, 4 frames. 6A will cancel into the super. It probably was faster to super the block. And yet Fuzz, RC. Wow. I suppose with the RC you're going to be faster than the super, but, no math.
Yeah, for sure, but good stuff there as well to Chickzama. Obviously, he's not out of the bracket just yet. He'll be in losers quarters. But now we move on to the other side of the bracket. We got Seb, aka NoelsPup, versus Soliloquy to determine who goes against Fuzz in winners finals.
Yep, competing for minimum top 3.
We'll see. Seb probably thinking here whether he wants to go Noel or Ragna. He's quite good with both characters.
True. Something that blew my mind. This is, a year and a half.
Wait, hold on.
I was like, what do you mean?
Dude, okay.
Plays another character.
I wasn't sure if a disconnect happened or something.
No, the fake out just for so long.
Yeah, but there is the Noel Vermilion.
Some people say that this character has to play Street Fighter. I don't think that's true.
Who says that? Is this bait?
This is a Noel player opinion.
This is the first I'm hearing that. I don't know if I would call it Street Fighter. I kind of get what they're trying to say, but I wouldn't call it. Street Fighter feels like the wrong thing to call it.
They're saying he's not Street Fighter at all. I mean, I suppose Noel does have dash cancels, but You know. But trying to get in, this is the gameplay that we were talking about, was really being discussed by saying Street Fighter, but Soliloquy hands the hit, air dashes in, Seb finds the ball. Very unfortunate there.
Good tech on the throw. Getting the anti-air two-way as well, just with the deep run-in. And to the corner as well, thanks to the assault through. Wait, hold on. No.
No kill, no. Oh my goodness. Oh my. Soliloquy not knowing the knowledge check, not knowing which drives are coming, not knowing to wait to react.
Yeah, and that's sort of one of the rules of the game when it comes to playing against Noelle. As much as many consider her to be that far down the tier list, when you're in that mix, blocking it, it's a whole different story. Oh,
Yep,
and
right
you
there.
see it there too, the 2D on Wake Up, knowing they would go for a low.
Soliloquy's timing a little different, perhaps a delay on the wake up there allows Seb to get on out. You know, this convert on that 2B is kind of awkward, it's kind of difficult. If you want to continue that pressure, it's probably not something that would have comboed there. As a result, the other half, poking away Verb.
Nice. Yeah, good read there. Not a huge combo, but getting rid of the overdrive is good. In
Yeah.
historically.
Nah, 2.3k and disposing of the overdrive, good deal, but you'll notice that since Seb was an active flow, that OD's already back. You know?
Yeah, wait.
It's just,
I know
it's just like that. They hit active
No,
flow.
I mean, yeah,
immediately
because
start
what is
taking
it? The number of
damage.
hits something does can determine how much it goes up. So that was a 57 hit combo, mind you. So
Yeah. You know, all those hits, bonus meter gain. Purple Health Bar will do that.
yeah,
But gotta watch here in the corner. Got Luminous Slave.
yeah. There again, baiting with the Luminous Slave mix up again.
And something
Soliloquy
that,
definitely looking more in the driver's seat now. Gets the low on the Luminous Slave. 57.
and one thing you might have noticed with that OD is that Luminous Slave basically fades into the background. And the background gets this brownish color. The aura around Luminous Slave is really hard to see.
What a combo to end that there, going around the world with and finishing with a perfect.
Into the EA, full screen, tap that one bullet. It's not hit scam, but it works.
No, yeah, that was a really tight confirm for Soliloquy to take game one.
Yes. And that routing there, a lot of times is dependent upon that distance to get the previous projectile to have hit late enough that that EA will work.
Yeah. Now we'll see here if Seb can adapt. See, as they do get the first hit of this game too.
No, I think Seb's in a good position. Keep going with the game plan. There's been a number of things that are just going well. But being a little bit less reliant on Soliloquy for hanging themselves, playing too aggressive of offense.
Yeah, catching Seb catching Soliloquy with the guard crush there and catching the fuzzy jump afterwards, taking the burst.
Now, well placed 2As, 2Bs. They've been doing a lot. And we're seeing another one right here. Closes out the round just like that. Almost a perfect, one hit the contrary. Seb, looking like they have a lot to show.
For sure. Like, it's interesting. I noticed this the other day that, like, the anti-air 2A you keep seeing Seb use it, or like, it's like how Jin used it.
No, the whole fam has that.
Yeah. So it would seem.
Okay.
Nope. Bit of a weird interaction there, but they get hit low.
Well, overhead and nothing is fine. It just adds to the mental stack. If we are the low, better proration, that's what we'll tell ourselves. That's a combo.
Ooh, guard crush their own.
Yeah, right there. That almost looked like a BB tag route. 5C into nothing. Followed up with a delay super or special.
I mean, hey, Soliloquy is a BB tag player. I do know that.
You gotta know it. You gotta know it.
Yeah. Funny enough, they don't play new in that game though.
Understandable. It's a very, very different character. But speaking of which,
For sure. Ooh, nice ODR. Looks like we're probably going to the corner here. Yep. Doesn't hit the enhanced drive moves in the over there. Oh my god. The
Two-way
small
that always
hesitation into the 2D.
and right there, rare feature. that disc, that pizza wheel, does actually have max range. Ooh.
Oh, you got hit low. Can they optimize this enough to kill? It's a Fenrir? Yes, they can.
Clean. Stab. I ended up, I believe. Okay, okay.
Great
Still
comeback there to
semis.
steal game 2.
We're on game 3.
Mm-hmm.
And we are in this match. We will be seeing ourselves. One more. Noel, Lambda. Or, nope, not Lambda. New.
Yeah.
The gray color.
Yeah, with the color that Soliloquy uses, it is kind of confusing.
That's one thing that you don't see in a lot of newer games. The clone characters, where the color means something.
Yeah.
Of course,
I mean, you see Monarch do that with Lambda.
Yep.
This is funny.
Dude,
Yeah.
it overwrites the characters for me.
Yeah. And
Here
there
we
you
are
go.
in game. 2 combos to set. Half combo to Soliloquy.
Oh, there's the low again. Not a full follow-up, though, but gets the 5-8. It should be more than enough. Yeah, not even needing to go into a super. Very quickly now onto set point.
The set was in Soliloquy's favor, but now it's all turns tabled.
And deep jumping with the JC. That's a good amount of damage, too.
Nice knockdown. Finds you off the hit scan into the ground pad. Right here, just basic mix, doing its wonders. Soliloquy trying to jump out, can't get over Noel.
Oh!
Penalty.
Okay, not active flow, but it puts them into active flow.
Okay, this is the light one?
Yeah, this is the normal one.
Okay, oh, boom, that's just oh my goodness!
Oh, no.
Okay, what's on first? Oh my goodness!
Bit of a weird interaction there. Literally at 1 health right now is Soliloquy.
Alright, blocking the DP could kill him, but the DP is not available from Noel. We're not in OD, we're not in drive. Okay, nice gameplay. Very well done. There it is.
I was not aware of that.
DLC.
I didn't think I didn't think you had enough time to buffer that and get out with assault through.
Oh yeah, no, in OD those moves become insane.
Or well, 4D into assault through, but yeah, like that was wow. That was really smart thinking from Seb and getting the spring raid to end the set.
Yeah, right there. The drive land cancel. It's a different type of DLC. You think you hear DLC? Nope. With Noel, it's a whole different method. I mean, that character, gets DLC every new BlazBlue game, gets a new clone, gets a new buff, but on the character select, she doesn't get one. But,
oh yeah, it's so funny. When I first, I only learned about that tech like last year watching Cam play. I didn't realize how much people went for it because I started, what was it? I was watching it. I started seeing them go immediately, like they would land and immediately hit the drive overhead, and I'm just like, wait, how are they? And then Cam told me about the whole thing. Really interesting tech. It makes you like it gives another level to like the mix, and honestly helps Noel out a lot. Like
so
she
much.
really needs that.
Have you seen like Fuzzama or Amane where you do the jump into the immediate dive kick straight down? Amane J2B, Fuzzama, 2
Oh yeah,
4B.
yeah. Mm-hmm.
It's just like that, except if it was good. And it kind of,
I mean, yeah.
It's not bad for Fuzzama or Amane. Those characters are highly functioning. But Noel, not only does she need it, it's actually just really good on her.
Oh no, yeah, for sure. Just with how she operates, yeah. As we get now to loser side top 8, we got Walbats versus finlinfrankie, players we had on stream earlier here. This will be interesting.
Team characters, typically, renowned for being distinctly shorter than their opponents. Actually, not the case here.
Yeah. Another thing also, I don't think, this is again another matchup where I don't feel like I've seen this matchup before much.
No, this is not
pretty
a
uncommon
matchup.
characters, so.
And this is not a common matchup. See, if people are playing secondaries, you know, you're not seeing both of these in somebody's secondary pool.
Great read by Walbats there. Not only reading the parry, but also IBing the dolls so they weren't even plus after.
Yeah. Ooh,
Oh, and just letting the fireball hit.
You gotta get in the air to make that combo awkward, otherwise it's just free.
Unfortunately, no mark there, so not as much damage, but they do get it there. They do get the instant overhead after, trying to catch them, going for the circular. It is a weird wake-up option, because it's not a DP, but it has some invuln that can really call out an opponent's option. Which is why I think you saw Frankie doing it a lot when they were last on stream against Wary.
It's a usual tactic, you know, but it can get you out of the corner, get you in the air. There's a bunch of reasons why it could be a good option, but you really should not be leaning on it. Yeah, that's an unfortunate counter hit. That's going to go into the super. That should just be the perfect. We'll have to see how...
Unfortunate drop there.
Reminding us that the story is not told until the game is over.
Good guard cancel there by Frankie. Gonna have to hold these bombs. Here come the boxes. Although they just pull one off. What the heck?
Yeah. No, it just tracks the X position, not the Y.
No, yeah, that's weird. I guess I haven't seen it. Like, you know, I usually thought it had to do with them being close to the ground. I guess I hadn't seen it set them off like that far in the air.
Yeah, Fuzzama players can also trigger them.
Yeah.
Quite well. But that air stall back and forth and then into the drive, you know, Jubei just hovering in place, over him, avoids it all. Well done.
And now we're going to game 2. Walbats up game 1, game 1. Oh, the bullets catching there. Frankie will get a nice combo here to start, getting a bit of a jump in as well there.
Keeps the
There are the boxes again. Got to be careful. It does get the hit though, so they go away.
Yeah, and right there on that, you know, you saw that barrier block where it pushes Platinum so far away after that 60. The only real option is that JC, which really narrows down what can Platinum do. J2C is off the table. You can't get the multi-hit. Becomes predictable, and as a result of that, you're seeing Walbats a lot more comfortable now back in offense.
Yeah, going for there's the low again. I think catching circular, wake up circular again. Active flow.
It's gonna be enough this time. Oh
no.
Have the routing. There's just not enough meter.
Oh, yep. I think that might have been a jump out attempt.
The double overhead.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's a lot to block for extra hits. You might say, well, the move longer, you know, adds to the total animation length. But realistically, if you can cancel on all the hits, it's only bad on whiff.
Yeah, for sure. Frankie did manage to get some stuff started here, landing the command grab and then getting pan, which Walbats is going to have to look out for that, as now Platinum also has an instant overhead.
Yeah, highly
Here goes the overdrive, which is pretty important here, especially with pan on the table.
No, losing that OG, getting nothing out of the pan in there. Okay, what's next? What's next? Maximum delay. Counter assault, and now Jubei mid-screen. Okay, gets the reland route.
Oh, a bit of a throw on the whiff, but thankfully no reaction.
Ooh! Very awkward to whiff. Right in Jubei's face.
Very well could be guessed for set right here if Frankie's not careful. Oh, and there's the instant overhead.
Just tap out the burst. It's the right play. It sucks to do, but you gotta do what you gotta do. On a counter hit, that air Persia would have been killer.
Oh no, not the enhanced gift boxes. Oh no.
So you gotta survive the Jubei OD here. The RC. That should be enough. The game should be in the bag. We'll see. We'll see. Super will for sure.
Yeah, smartly just going for the super, shortening the combo, just going for the super immediately, just to be absolutely sure that it would work. And that's 2-0 for Walbats over finlinfrankie. Great, still great showing by finlinfrankie for sure. You know, put up a really good fight in a lot of those games. So
yes.
Yeah.
No, absolutely. As much as the scoreboard says it's one-sided, that doesn't mean that's what it actually is. You know, 2-0, but it's close though. As much as it's a meme, some games that's just facts.
Yeah. For sure. Frankie will go home at 7, putting up a great showing here regardless. And walbats will move on to face Chickzama in the next round. But now we will go to our other loser side top 8 stream. We got Soniti versus... I can't say it. I can't get myself...
What, you can't say power bottom Biden?
What?
It's poor Bidum Biden.
Yeah,
it's different.
Poor Biden.
Heard of Biden.
It's poor
All right, now that makes it. I feel like we're getting.
That makes
got.
it slightly better, I guess.
We have power bottom Biden here versus Rachel.
Yeah.
They're more wise, highly experienced. Biden, alternate history, lore wise, also highly experienced.
From what I have heard, this is a Susan player, so it should be Susan L versus Rachel.
Oh, Susan. Okay. All right.
Okay.
Interesting.
Okay.
So that'll be our first Susanoo of the night as well. That'll be... This is kind of a rough matchup for Rachel. Or no, sorry.
Both.
Rachel's kind of a matchup, a rough matchup for Susan.
From what I was hearing from Matchmaking Channel, they played Susanoo against walbats, so who knows?
Well, that's a good warm up for fighting Rachel.
Yeah.
That'll
Yeah.
set the pace.
Yeah, Radnik could definitely also work here.
But power bottom Biden 1-2 against walbats earlier in the bracket. Walbats in a similar spot to where Soniti is trying to get.
Yeah. Also, interestingly enough, they did beat another Susanoo player, Jetstorm, to get into this spot. So, and Dark One, aka Jetstorm, usually a player we see a lot in these top 8s. Biden managed to take him down. And it looks like we're sending it on the Susanoo.
Right on in there. No time to wait. No time to think. Just straight into the game. All right. And now, into the match here. Susan, one of the largest characters here. Rachel, one of the smallest. One of the most agile on a jump. With Susan's run, that's going to be extra powerful. Might be able to run through some things. We'll have to see what are we going to see when we get out of this blockchain.
Nice to stay there.
Right.
Yeah, I was about to say, they got the hit. Might as well take the VP while you're at it.
Wow. I'm just
Weird
assuming
interaction
one of the
there.
most frustrating ones to try to punish.
Yeah.
Those lingering hurt boxes, hit boxes.
Gets hit there trying to fuzzy jump, it looks like.
Mm-hmm.
Gets the box out to drain. There's the DP again, good RC. There's the 6D and the wheel.
Really unfortunate there. Nice. We like the counter assault. Don't let Susan get any more seals. 3 is a huge number already.
See? Good block on the instant overhead, and the DP comes down.
Force Rachel will run the gapless pressure, which is a lot more binary. It's still a guessing game, but it's actually 50-50. Right there, just a little whiff punish, you know, casually.
No, yeah, that was a really smart move by Soniti there, just until the waiting until the very last second, because that's all they needed. Up there. And they get right back
no
on a
need
race
to even hit that JA immediately because George is there, but I know Biden here.
They're gonna get almost all their. Oh no, it dropped. And now they're gonna have to go back and try to find the. Ooh, purple TRM.
Honestly, the purple hair, that might be a little bit of a check.
Getting wheeled here. Trying to take care of the momentum. Add some more options.
Nice block. This is good news.
Cancel.
No burst here, Soniti. Wow, that's a lot of trust. The RC into the low. Okay. This is the route. We're gonna get like 2.5 even if that. Nope, not even getting 2. But now JC, nope, not enough JC. Can't get back down to the ground. But that's gonna cost him around.
Yeah, good 5B reaction there by Biden.
Okay, wow, just faith in that 5B.
Oh my god, what a conversion.
9 frames of aura into 3.8k, 3 steals on that.
No.
Upgraded overhead. This is a disgusting spot to be in. That is not just a ball of 80s.
Oh my god.
Into a perfect.
Wow. Just going full steamroller on them on that one.
All the buttons coming together there.
Yeah. Powerbomb Vine showing a lot of showing some really good adaptations there, just not letting Soniti out after getting those hits, which is always good. You know, with this matchup, you have to take every single hit you can get and make sure not to drop anything.
Everything you can get. For both of these characters, truth be told.
Yeah, honestly, I mean, considering the defense, considering how they are on each of them are on defense.
Neither character wants to push that back button anytime they can, but highly required here. Alright, George.
Really get up. Getting counter hit with Sword Iris.
Now, that will to check, that will to push a button, try to catch it. There's going to be a grab coming in. There's going to be a gap before that over at that 4B. An RC for seemingly nothing, but it works. We're seeing another route here. It's a short one, but that health bar, that's what you got to watch.
Oh, yeah. Worth noting, that was a good awareness by Biden because what was it? They were out of wind, so there was no way for George to head forwards.
Yup. You can actually just press. Okay, the fatal here.
Ow.
This is a chosen moment.
Sure.
Into the air, because this kills.
Oh wow, yeah. I thought they would have to puck overdrive after had they RC'd that. No.
No, that is fatal 6B. Do you know how to IB the button?
Yeah.
Do you?
I'm still working on it.
Honestly, fair. Now, with Susan, it is something so stressful to try to IB this character. I would do everything in my power, as Soniti's doing, anything but holding back, anything but blocking. You know, ideally hit him, but...
Nice 2C. And getting the side switch as well, good delay get up, but it's still Soniti's turn.
The overhead doesn't get the combo after. 1,000 damage on the board one more time. You gotta do that 13 times versus Susan.
Yeah. Hold on. Ben Lily.
Wait a minute.
Not enough.
One more super here, but that DOT and then you just gotta get one last little tap.
Yeah, and that was a good way to do it there, with just jump up Tiny Lobelia, because it would kind of ignore what the anti-air there.
Yeah, just a little tap, get the projectile property.
Okay. Oh, nice wake up overdrive.
I don't know if that was hard, that was a reaction, but regardless, amazing choice here.
This is a great. Oh my god, the wake up 2C.
Dash.
What an option.
These players, they do not know what the price of a gallon of gas is. They are only on the accelerator here.
Oh, that was smart. Yeah.
Okay. It's a call out. It's the confidence right there to know how is their opponent feeling, what do they want to do, and why does Susan 2C have just as good of a hitbox as Rachel 6A? It's not even like it's a unique advantage in this matchup.
No, I know. Kind of ridiculous. Although,
Okay.
Very careful. Oh, and they got chipped.
Just a little bit of comedy there, but Soniti manages to find a way, set this to 1-1 here in losers top 8.
Yeah. Both players definitely finding ways around what they're doing, but a lot of these rounds are just going to the wire. So this last game could go either way for sure.
It's a lot of health to chew through. It's a lot of frogs to chew through. It's a lot of bats. I mean, if you think about it, the average number of Georges that Rachel summons, if you add that to her health bar, she probably has more health than Susan.
Oh no, yeah. It's kind of ridiculous how much health George has.
900. That's a C normal right there.
900?
Yeah. Now, there's characters who C normals do 880. Rest in peace. Okay. Susan, though, not one of those characters. Doesn't have that problem.
Oh, we're in danger state, but good mash on the...
Thompson said, but the burst comes through. But you're right. Danger state is going to be eyes on that. Can Soniti capitalize on that? Does Soniti need to? With only 25 wins, it's going to be kind of rough. Doesn't matter.
Burst, using a burst up when you're that high up is okay. They did end up with the round, so. Yeah, Soniti seems to be getting right back to the zoning he was doing at the start in game 1.
Yeah, just moments ago, but here we are on possibly the last round of the set here. Everything could turn around. This overhead finds Rachel landing after that projectile.
It's a double 6A to get the DP. Sorely needed here if you're in the power bottom.
That DP really opens up
Yeah,
a lot more. Hey, if it works, it works.
Yeah, and getting the pickup here with the help of the sand kick because they didn't have wheel.
Sometimes you think about, oh, they're trying to unlock something. They're trying to unlock something. Sometimes Susan players are trying to do damage.
Oh no, yeah.
You know,
there you go. This time, Biden was ready for the option after getting hit by that in game 2, and the throw as well. He's gonna have to use that burst. It will be your last.
Nice routing. Back to the corner. Here we go. See the Oki get the George down. The George on time. Protect is early. That DPRC too soon as well. You have to lay that RC as late as you can. Try to keep those in-ball frames. Try to do nothing else.
Yep. Seeing Soniti going for that spacing, that was a good option there. Just pressing a 5B, catching him trying to space.
Soniti doing a little bit of Dark Souls at this moment.
Oh!
Tag. Lifts a single finger when they're not supposed to. And they're out of the tournament.
Nah, yeah, just when it looked like all was lost for Biden, he managed to pull it out there. Yeah.
Honestly, claws it back. And you think about that health point, you know, that spot where it's at. You know, where as a Susan player, you know that Rachel with meter can do things about that. You know when the dice are in her favor, when things work out, that's a one-tap health bar. But on the Rachel side of things, you know, the odds Susan's in the right spot at the right time to do that damage is just a lot higher.
And so now, Powerbomb Biden go on to face Soliloquy in losers quarters. But now we're gonna head over to the other one and have Chickzama versus Walbats.
Zama, Walbats, Fuzzama, Jubei, possibly move. We'll see.
Could very much
Jubei
see either,
Fuzzama
right?
seems like a little bit of a handful to handle, especially as a Fuzzama player.
Yeah, for sure.
You know, traditional advantages you think about Fuzzama, you know, the ability to close in and then use those dashed short range buttons, but powerful, good mix-up tools. Do they really still work when Jubei has all that ground movement? Can you really place that jump in? Can you get that chain to the right spot if Jubei can just move so fast?
Yeah. Yeah, it's interesting because I could see either character working out, but it's a matter of preference. Yeah, and Chickzama looks like he's gonna aim for the Mu 12 here.
All right.
Yeah, opting for space coverage over movement here.
Okay. Here we are. On the Mu instead, opting for the secondary to cover those missing bases. Those places Fuzzama just doesn't quite reach. A little bit out of the scope of the intelligence department.
Here we go here.
I gotta say, Blockaded District, among my favorite openers. Man proposes, God disposes. And we're seeing both players.
Yeah, I love these lines. There we go. Walbats with the first air-to-air here. Oh, catching the wake up of Gitachi.
Yep. Trying to get out of that awkward situation. You don't want to be in the corner. No character does. But a meeting will be enough. Alright, Chick, what do we see here? Alright, lasers, they're going to work on out. We're back
Just
on
quick thinking by Chickzama, knowing that the combo was going to drop there and opting to set up laser with the time they had.
Ooh, awkward
that was-
fire there. I believe that was.
Yeah, I don't think that was supposed to be guard cancel, but...
Almost certainly not.
Oh, and they fall in and get the hit along with the active flow.
Get a little bit extra damage here, and this could be enough to make this next hit much more juicy. Wow, very well placed delay on that DP, waiting until the fireball was through.
Here come the lasers! And there goes the burst.
Ooh! You know, if it works, it's not a mistake.
Ah!
Okay. Something
oh
to
god.
take.
Oh god. Oh god.
Give me a little
lag
bit
here.
Here, we'll see if it's okay. We'll see how does this play out. Can these players keep their cool, keep that connection between their head and their hands? Okay,
All
Jubei.
right. And Chickzama does land the J2C to close out the round.
It's one of those moves you think about, wow, Jubei moves so far when he does that dash through you. The only thing that would reach, move JC.
Yeah. For sure.
J2C. Sorry.
Yeah.
No misinformation here today.
Nah, you're fine. Yeah, but there we go. Almost a full corner carry as well. God damn. Instead, Walbats immediately steals the corner and immediately takes the burst.
All the lasers on top of himself. But steal right there, that JB. Hit number 2. Coming on in. We're setting up
I
for
can't
one
believe they
more.
evaded the laser with that.
Nice. Oh, this dash forwards again. I don't really agree with that, but it looks like Walbats hasn't found a way to evolve his gameplay past it.
Good blocks here by Walbats. They do get hit low, but not the full combo, unfortunately. Chickzama not ready to react to that hit landing. Walbats will head and take the corner again himself. Goes for the cross under, good block.
A little
No,
bit
there's
of
that J2C again. And here comes the lasers.
laser super, nice movement. Get those lasers off your body. Unusual scene to see a cat dodging a laser.
Yeah. yeah.
Okay. This either it's all gone, but is it really actually all gone? In the red health, you get that meter back real fast. That's though super engaged. This burst has to come out by Chickzama if they want to try to get this round. They're seeing Walbats on pixel health here. Chickzama, she wants to be the one to take this to get up that first match in this set.
Good guard cancel. They gotta be careful though. Oh, and there's the JC.
Chickzama always with the option there to decide to play on the back foot with the slight life lead. We're only 10 seconds left in that round, but still decided to keep on pushing buttons, keeping Walbats on their feet.
I'm honestly surprised they opted to burst like that, but at the same time, I kind of get it.
Yeah, no, I understand trying to slam, especially the first round of the first, game in the set. You want to have the advantage moving forwards.
And they did succeed with it there.
Okay, the
Ooh,
OG
nice, punishing the free
proper
C.
punish.
Not a full punish, but making it work.
Oh, that's how it started. I'm like, this should be good. Resets and the overhead things don't always turn out.
Yeah. He said they keep going for that. Jeez.
Moose overhead is addictive. You get your extra hit that you can play with, the distances, there's so many options. You're going to see those times move shortly. And it's going to be a question.
What?
Walbats ready? Walbats appears to be. You don't got to watch out for Moo's projectiles if you just keep the Moo player blocking. Even better,
There's
you can hit him.
There's the install. Did get the low as well afterwards to take the burst.
Yep, you gotta watch that last laser. Always goes at the opponent here. Walbats getting hit by the super, getting that burst denied.
Oh, not enough. Didn't RC there either, unfortunately.
You gotta be ready. That Katachi only hits behind you. That sword is not lit up in the front.
Oh, and there it is again.
Demonstrated the incorrect way and then following up the correct way. Chickzama up by a game and a round and losing quarters.
Yep.
We are nearly the corner, now actually the corner. Ooh.
Yep.
Air throw.
Yeah, and getting the side switch as well.
Mm-hmm. Very effective.
5A. This is a good amount of momentum for Walbats. He needs this, especially with the overdrive advantage. He's got to push for it.
Walbats
falling for the DP again.
Yep, but that DP by Chickzama, they're waiting until they get hit by that projectile, or when they know that that projectile's hit's going to get mitigated to use that DP. It's really conditional, but Walbats, despite not figuring that out, figures out how to drain that health bar. And really, let's talk about what's important here. You gotta kill the opponent.
Yeah. And he didn't manage to get it there. Walbats gets the first air-to-air, gets the 5B meaty, and there goes Chickzama's burst. Nice DP though, and it sent them to the corner as well. Oh, and another DP, catching them, trying to punish the 2B. That is safe on OD.
Extra fast move. Oh, well, unfortunate whiff right there, but Chickzama maintaining the pressure, finds more time.
They do this right.
This doesn't. This kills. This is it in range? Okay,
Oh, not with that. Oh, not like that. Oh.
Yeah, no, as Cooper, we need a couple more Steins to be able to play with that. Well,
Yeah.
one more DP.
I was wondering if they were going to go for that again. The DP's working out extremely well for Chickzama this set, and he'll win 2-0.
Like, if the risk pays off, you know, you think about morality, this and that. Should you do this? Is it right to press DP there? Should I buy a lottery ticket? And it really fundamentally boils down to how certain am I that I'll win?
I mean, yeah, I mean, you saw what, that's why they kept pushing the advantage with that there. It just kept working. So, yeah, I mean, when
it becomes hard to reason with.
I mean, yeah, and they were picking really good times to go for it as well. So
Yes,
Good on
staying
them
in
for
the
that.
lane with this very conventional, very narrow range to consistently use DP in that Oki situation. But then now it becomes a hot button that you just want to press.
And so now Walbats will leave the bracket at 5th place. Great showing by him. It's always good watching Jubei in this game.
Very well done.
And Chickzama will now go on to face the winner of this set, which will be Soliloquy versus Power Bottom Titan. I can't believe those words are coming out of my mouth, man.
It is what it
They're
is.
diabolical.
It's one of those things where, you know, like Kanye said, no one man should have all this power. And yet, everybody who picks up a controller at some point decides, I'm gonna be called this.
Fair. That is fair.
I think I made a pretty normal choice.
I will say I've definitely seen some crazier names in this. That's for sure.
I just like to shout out Silent Hooper for all the aliases that he's cooked up.
Oh
Shout out
god.
Undernight.
Shout out Silent Hooper, shout out Red Blade, shout out who's one of the other ones? A bunch of the Exert players always come up with really good ones too.
No, that is an insane list right there. Every single pun you could think of, you'd think Dr. Dre would be hitting them up. Trying to figure out more beats, more words, more ways to say what is going on in his head. But we gotta think about Power Bottom Titan here. Honestly, looking like his health bar is about to be on the bottom if this keeps up.
Yeah. This is going to be similar to earlier with Soniti. This is going to be a tough matchup as this is a zoner.
Alright. But unlike the
Biden
rest
looking
of the
good
matchup
so
is-
far here with the defense. As I say that.
And there are a lot more frames here, a lot more spacing, and we're seeing that Soliloquy has a lot more linear means of getting back in, either the air dash in or a Rekka. But despite that, Power Bomb
What a pickup.
the most crazy route gets the counter hit on the 5B into 9JA. I don't know how often I've seen that one.
5C is a pretty active button.
True.
Oh, nice. And
Bottom of
catching
toe.
him with a slightly delayed drive there. Saved round one.
Perhaps catching an attempt for a 2C, trying to find something on an air dash that never came. Jubei catches presumably an attempt at an overdrive through some pressure.
Oh, to 5D.
And nothing but 1,000. Points are points. We're seeing the hits can't come out, but Susanoo's going to need one more hit. There's the hit needed to get that DP. But now what's needed next is a tap of the D button in a remotely neutral state.
Unfortunately, Soliloquy just might not even give them the chance to do that.
Now,
Yeah, it's a
effort
T1 hit.
And it's going to be a success here for Soliloquy in a state that you cannot rapid cancel. You cannot clown yourself. EA is a safe move to put the controller down during.
Very fast game one there from Soliloquy. They've definitely played against their fair share of Susanoo players. They have played these games before, so they certainly know what's up.
True.
See if Biden can adapt, as he did do that last time against Soniti.
The effort there with the charge not quite paying off. That delay falling JC. New and Lambda, but New especially can be quite deceptive with those multi-hit buttons that really are actually quite effective at producing space for New to play behind. But one thing that's not going to be happening here is gathering very much space, just enough to avoid that 5A, denies everything. Our bottom buy-in, looking at a third of his health bar in that Scarlet, a third in the red, and a third in black. This might be unfortunate drop, but it's enough. Soliloquy with the blue up there.
Yeah, perfect as well, and just no spot for him to for Biden to burst.
No, it's just it's never a comfortable burst. Every single burst you could consider going for needs to find an extended limb somewhere, a hitbox where it shouldn't be. It's just not trustworthy. You can't count on it to happen, you know?
Unfortunately, we're in the situation again. The cursor's on the DP, but will Biden get the chance to actually unlock it?
Ooh.
Now it's not on there anymore, which is a bit rough. But
Unfortunate index, but one more hit and that could go into that sword, which would give Susan a long-range option here to try to contest some of this new pressure.
they are about to, well, they are about to get back overdrive, but I don't think they're going to get the chance to use it, and they won't. 5.7.
40 more. That's a 2-0.
No,
In a
yeah.
convincing manner.
Ending with style there. So,
Mm-hmm. Putting the clip together from above, from in front, and from behind, back to back to back. That is the wrong B to rush. We are-
good showing by Powerbomb Biden here. First time I think I've actually commentated him in this player in a bracket, so good for them getting 5th place. You know, going against some really good players in here and having a great showing. So hope to see them in
Found
some
their way
future
on stream.
Yeah.
But here we are. One more match here in this side of the bracket, I believe.
I think we might be going to winners finals first.
Winners finals, then losers semis.
I think it's usually
right. Yep, because we got the 3 of 5, then the 2 of 3, then the 3 of 5 again. For everybody who decided to watch Blaze Blue or a fighting game event for the first time, if you're in the stream, we're going to 3 of 5. And Phil, what does that mean?
Well, that means you got to win 3A games out of the 5 to win the set.
It can't be that easy, can it?
I mean, are you talking about winners finals or grands?
Winners.
Yeah, just winners. 3 out of 5. You win 3 out of 5 out of 5 games. You go on to winners side of grand finals. Of course, if you lose, you're not there yet.
All right. So our winner here
Sorry.
Our winner here is going to be between Fuzzama or Seb. Get on the winner's side of Grand Finals. Before we run the gauntlet once again, huh?
If y'all like the stream so far and you like the gameplay we've been having on here, hit up the Matcherino, support the players. They will very much appreciate it.
Ooh. How do I hit up the Matcherino?
I believe you can do !Matcherino in the chat, and you'll get the link there.
In the chat. It's that simple, guys.
Alright, but here we go. Our first.
Fiction. Is it a good song?
Oh, I didn't get the chance to check. They already got onto the screen, but
they picked random. But we have Ragnar Fuzzama.
I mean, this is a good one.
I love this matchup so much.
Yeah. Definitely a matchup we've seen many times before. Maybe not always these players, but we've seen it before for a first 3 to 5 set of the night.
Seb might switch off Ragnar, might stay on Ragnar. We'll really have to see. Fuzz with a few secondaries of their own, but much more known for their Fuzzama gameplay. And pace routing, 6A, gets it on time. Ooh! That right there, that caught a fuzzy. It's in the name.
There you go, they're going for the 5A there. Oh, but getting the side switch is Fuzz. Might go for, not going to go for a reset. He's going to take damage in the corner.
Yep.
Almost 4. Oh, yeah, 4K. Just about.
The beat's a little blue, but that's JC5. This might kill?
I think so, yeah. 6A, quite a good starter. They also had active flow for a little bit of it, so.
Yep. And the active flow is big, especially on those early hits like that. Super. Boom, an extra 100 damage just there alone.
Yep. Oh, and there's a command grab from Fuzz.
Yep, showing out those options. Ragnar doesn't have any command throws, but that grab is grab involved. Because it'll beat normal throws as well.
Yeah. So I'm just trying to find any sort of opening he can here. Fuzz isn't letting him have it. The fuzzy block again. Fuzzy blocking again. Oh, there's that fake out mage in. For the low.
Okay. Ooh.
Oh, I got again.
How ready to convert off of it?
Yeah.
Alright, Seb, what's the game plan here? What are we doing? You know, sometimes the blood edge bleeds out. It happens.
Yeah. Unfortunately, just getting hit by the low there into the kill combo. That's a perfect for Fuzz to close out game.
That's how it happens sometimes, and now we're having a moment of reflection here from Seb. Is the Ragnar gonna rock?
Well, he does at least have a chance to for a little while longer, since this is free at a 5. You know,
True.
He's not locked into this for the rest of the set, so he's got one more game and then he'll be locked in.
Working with the Lelouch on the Ragnar. Honestly, goated sprite at it. It uses Ragnar's different colored eyes.
Oh yeah. When I saw the different colored eyes, I was wondering who it was. This is actually really neat. I like that.
Ooh, unfortunate 6B. Execution is quite difficult here. Unless you're playing Ragnar, just 5A. It's a good option. Challenges so much. Not very.
Oh my god. The fatal counter giving enough time for the trade to work, tech out, and still get the full combo. Into the corner, into the throw. Seb looking off to the races now, shaking off that game 1.
Very nice gameplay. Very clean, very traditional Ragnar coming out here. Let the 6D rock, let Fuzz do those fuzzy jumps. It's in the name. But this game's going to Seb. Wow.
Very nice round 1 from Seb. First round of the set for him. Very much looking a lot, thinking a lot differently than after what happened game 1. Great DP. And getting a bit of a follow-up too.
Doesn't quite find the 2-2C, perhaps wanting better OP. No need to run there. Alright, no reset, just pure damage. Yep, can't quite. Okay, does go. Keep going. Very nice.
Okay. Oh, well, there it is. It's the blue beat again.
Interesting choice by
nice.
Jesse, deciding not to risk protect.
Ooh,
Was very ready for that. Perfect
great
goal.
reaction on the follow-up.
You know, standing up, willingness to, you know, duck the follow-up, important to do. Very powerful here. Look at this counter.
For once, the 6A gets blocked, and Fuzz just wasn't expecting it to.
5C Gone Hades. That's 4K right there. That's Ragnar on the edge.
Get a bit of health back as well.
Nice.
Nice block. Yeah!
Exactly what he needs. Said
Bleed.
fine route.
Yeah.
JC right there turns into a safe jump. Whiffs, lands, is safe, capable of blocking, sees the screen flash, waits his turn. Basic route, into the Carnage Scissors, cleans up the game.
Yeah. Seb looking like a whole different player now. As we go into now even on the games. We will see who can get ahead here to get that 2-1 advantage.
Yup. This set, it could honestly go to 5 games. The way these players are playing, nothing is guaranteed.
For sure. A bit of an awkward pickup there, but does get it.
None of these 2Ds yet have actually been a high block attempt. They've all been jumps. Very good DP.
And now we're going back to the corner.
With that spacing right there, so you can do that not over yet into the air combo off 5C.
Oh, I like that! Jump cancel off the 6D.
Yup. Basically, it makes it for an awkward calculus there if you're playing against it. And wow, just 2D, 2 through 6D. That looks like that was a reaction. I don't think that was a straight cancel.
No, it wasn't. I think he just went for it. Yeah. Pulling out a page out of Play Guy's book here. Oh, bit of a weird interaction there again. But Fuzz does manage to get the hit. Should go at least mostly to the corner, if not there.
Yeah, 4.3K on the board. All right.
Oh!
Wow. What a recognition. Seeing that Hazama's in stance, using a move, can't do anything about it.
Give me back all that health, he said.
Boom. 5.6. Right there. All right. Seb well into the life lead at this point. Hazama caught the back that rope, but it's not enough. Here we go. 5C convert.
Back to the corner again. So he's almost all the way back on overdrive. Oh, I like
Very
that.
nice. Ooh, can't quite find the conversion there. There was money to kill if it was in the bag. All right.
Reacting
5.
just in time for the 5 punish on the 5C.
Yep, catching that. That's a big move for Ragnar. It's only -5 on block, but that is almost -30, 40 on whiff. Very popular button. Ragnar cancel into 5B into 5C. Work from there. That's all the more reason to push that overdrive. And now Fuzzama not pushing the overdrive, he's just pushing his advantage. Okay.
Oh no! Oh no!
Ooh.
Oh no!
Fuzzama player missed the 6.
Oh no!
But it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Seb gonna find themselves down 1-2 here, but we're in winners finals.
I think they just thought that was going to connect for the combo, and it just didn't. They were too far away, I think.
Yeah, no, the distance is rough.
Yeah.
And also, additionally, the momentum during the dash for Hazama is, very non-linear. Goes up, goes down.
Yeah.
So you can't just delay something and expect it to connect. You got to find that sweet spot where that delay is actually worth anything, and then it will work. But we'll see.
We go in. Seb's still looking really good so far. Though Fuzz does have the advantage of 2-1. Still anybody's game.
True. An advantage is not a solution. The game is not over. Okay, get the cancel.
Get the ODP. Oh, a bit of a long combo, unfortunately.
That timing there, you gotta buffer that jump during the hit stop. And it's a little harder there trying to do that math, you know, can I get that route? Is it possible? Because you have that dead spike, which variable number of hits in OD, you know, extra hits, that hit stun on them is really low.
You get the side switch here.
Not quite the kill.
Not enough, just barely. But a good read by Fuzz.
Now, funny little bit right here. DDP, although not involved, reaches farther than CDP. So it could have been rapid. Oh, we love this Swifty right here.
Nice.
Air dash back.
Nice 5As. Maybe too many, but
Yeah. Hey, look. If the pros do it, the pros do it, right?
yeah. Nice crouch confirm.
There's no Ragnar player, their idol does not push JA 40 times in a row.
Oh no, yeah. Great button.
You get two options if you're picking someone in the NA, and they both do it. And Seb right here, they're showing off that A button as well. I don't know how many 2As that was in that lock screen.
Oh, going for the DP option there. Good reaction by Fuzz. Not going to be enough to kill, but it is going to be quite close. And there's the 6A again. Run
Back
from
to
it
the
all
leverage.
you like. You cannot escape from it. Not even going to need to pop the overdrive. That's a set.
Just like that. Fuzz finds a 3-1, and what was feeling like a complete toss-up set, that was a very convincing manner there out of that game 4.
Yeah. Fuzz looked like he was losing his grip on the set for a second, but managed to get back in control. Good stuff to him and good stuff to Seb.
Honestly.
Yeah, of course, Seb not out of it just yet. They will wait in the wings of losers finals for the winner of this set for Chickzama versus Soliloquy.
Yeah, pick it out. Fuzz, as noted, gonna spend some time with himself. A little bit of a breather. Hit the John. Taco Bell. Go across the street. But in losers, Chickzama, Soliloquy. Who do you have for the winner of this matchup? A little bit of
I'm
bias.
honestly not
here.
sure, to be honest. I could see either person taking it. I also am not sure who. I mean, I feel like Chickzama might go Hazama here. I don't know if I really see why they would go for move 12.
Yeah, I don't know how comfortable the move matchup is.
Yeah, against other zoners, I wonder.
You know, you think traditionally speaking, you know, characters like Rachel or whatever really motivates you to pick out the move as opposed to Hazama or perhaps S. But is New really the character that motivates that?
Yeah, that's the thing. They both have the same sort of style of zoning, I guess, which is why I sort of think it would make a ton
True,
of
it's
sense.
a very, very different style.
Yeah. Although, here's a funny thing. This is a thing that I just noticed that I think is pretty funny. This might be the first time in a while I've seen the last 4 people in bracket be the top 4 seeds, which is interesting. Usually
Occasionally,
never happens.
you know, shout out to the TO.
Indeed. Shout out
I'll
to
say
the
it.
What can I say? My seating is simply immaculate.
team.
Speaking of things that should be happening right now, where the fuck is Soliloquy?
Yeah, where are they?
Google.com/Soliloquy, please respond. Anything? Alert? Ooh, last one.
Well, okay, they're here now. They're there.
All right.
What? Ibiki? Nah, that can't be right. Can it?
We'll see what the calculus is. Is this a handshake to Hibiki into Kagura?
I don't know.
Well, you know, delusion happens.
Yeah. Let's see what happens. Yeah, there we go. So, okay, opting to go for the move 12 here. Now, maybe potentially thinking they could outzone here, potentially, is the game plan. We shall see. This is our last first to two set of the night to determine who will go face Seb in losers finals.
All right.
The wheel of fate is turning. Level 1.
Now we're in game. Murakumo versus Murakumo. 11? Nope. 13 versus 12. Holy eyeballs. Here we are. So they find themselves a little bit of an advantage here. We're seeing the burst. I don't know if you can call that burst ever really all that wrong. But it is sometimes frustrating to see players have one thing go not their way. And then just sometimes concede, you know, a little bit of a mental defeat.
There is round 1 to Soliloquy.
With the advantage in the burst, advantage in the set, well, advantage in the match, no advantage in the set just yet. We're in semis, it's a first to 2 wins. Okay, air dash back into the JD. Doesn't find anything. Chickzama trying to navigate all of these drives. We have yet to see a Stein here in this set. When are they coming online? When is the move gameplay coming together?
Let's see.
And Chick's last set, they show off a lot of match knowledge, a lot of understanding with when to use this DP.
What the heck? Just double. What?
If it works, it's also not an easy input to accidentally get. Okay, try
Oh no!
Doesn't quite pay off.
Unfortunately, too far, not far up enough to get that far. But there's the legacy edge, and that is enough. So there's a fast game 1 to Soliloquy.
A little bit of a wash. I'm not quite sure where the barrier is going on behalf of Chickzama. Perhaps there's a little bit of an effort here to just barrier it all out, not take the chip. Are we going to see the switch to the Hazama? I think this matchup is historically in Hazama's favor. That said, new players, they cook stuff up and then nobody hears it. It doesn't make the waves. Nobody tells you who actually wins that matchup. All right. Eyes on Chickzama. Makes the switch. Does this pay off? Is it the sauce they need? Going there for the flagship character, the one, the only, Hazama Homaka.
Also with the trans rights palette, shout out.
Rights versus non-binary. Both can win.
This is true gaming. This is true fighting games.
Somebody is going fast. Honestly, getting the flag on all these effects here.
Yeah, both of them actually do. Soliloquy's palette is the 9-binary flag.
Yup.
Yeah.
We're in here. It's gonna be another knockdown. You can really tell these players are getting down with it.
Ooh, baiting out the guard cancel, not a punish though.
Not quite enough. It's one of those things where that's a natural spot where Hazama, you know, ducks out of the way of pressure and reacting to, oh, I actually dodged something. You know, hey, this is my turn. Nice, excellent. Finds the counter hit, knows what to do. Gets that J6D. Hazama showing why are they one of the flagship Hazamas of North America. Ooh, doesn't get the dash.
Gets a 6B there. Good amount of damage here.
Yeah, because who has the knee as well, doesn't he? Yeah, there it is.
Oh,
wow. Would you believe? The late cancel there. So there's a barrier, Fuzzama gets the extra pushback, and then New just too far away.
Oh.
Speaking of being too far, this time New too close. That 2D just doesn't reach characters crouching on the ground that close. Unless perhaps the Iron Tater double chain in off the counter hit.
Alright. One last guess for game here. Oh, but the drop! Oh, but
that is not what I would expect to guess.
Bit of an American reset here, and they finish that one, the one that matters.
Wow, finding it off of a JA of all things. Truth be told, just about every character in this game can find like 5k damage off of a JA in one shape or another. The routing is almost always bizarre. Because you're thrown out, your P1 is set, you're no longer playing with that. And then you got one little bit of counter hit to work with.
Yep. As we go to our go to another game 3. We've had so many here tonight. This one will be the last one, at least for person 2. But...
Yeah. And this one really is for all the marbles here. Who gets the chance to come out possibly in first? And who is being banished to third?
Yeah.
Counter hit once again.
We will see. Soliloquy could get the run back against Seb, or we'll have a new matchup. Chick had knocked on against Seb.
Sounds correct. Oh, true. This would be knocked out at 4th. Oh, my bracketology.
Just barely not enough unless they want to spend the meter. Or, I mean, the
5A might be enough. We'll have to see. Perhaps a J. Ooh, one tap of JC is not enough, but the D will get it.
That one's rough.
Dry with the freeze frame on the connect. Soliloquy up 1 round here. Tied in the games. This is winner takes all. Unless you're Chickzama, in which case it just gives you one more chance at life. Nice! Okay, back on the ground. Let's see here. Got some buff for the dash. Can't quite catch the back dash.
Oh! Wow, they were ready for that. They were so ready for that.
Okay. Back in business. These characters trying to stay at range. Don't want to commit to too much, but Chickzama out of stock until they land a hit here. Gotta get the commit. Find the chain.
Getting the combo as well.
The lack of buffer dashes in these cancels here from the stance, they have me a little concerned, but it looks like it might be okay here for this round.
And that will be enough to get us to a final game, final round. Soliloquy does have the OG advantage. Shall see what happens. There's the cross up. Oh, unfortunate. Looks like a bit of a drop.
Yeah, but all of these chains hitting just enough to keep on pushing the button. Alright, Chickzama out of stocks here, but we're not seeing Soliloquy out of drives. All of these options here, 3 cancels allowed, as well as all the follow-ups to each one chosen. Okay. This barrier, though, it's getting quite low. We'll see that Chickzama's down to less than a 5th left. He's gonna have to watch out here as we enter his second month.
Oh, the counter hit on the hammer. Oh, but it messes up the combo.
Finds a way up. The second follow-up, I don't know about that. The burst is needed, but it's not worth anything.
Yeah,
Soliloquy's
it's not going to be anywhere to put it.
Honestly, yeah. No, that's the real rough part. The first tap, the J 2D into a B, trying to get that air stall, trying to look, get the invol, see what's going on. Then second press finds that super, and there's just nothing you can do at that point. You're committed to flying straight down to the ground. The only options to get yourself counter hit. You run out of options sometimes. You know, there's only so many things you can do, especially facing the wrong way already in the air. Especially against, even more against a character like New that has all these ranged options to challenge from so far away.
Yeah, absolutely. And now we will get the run back from winner's semis earlier on tonight. Seb versus Soliloquy. Seb this time opting to stick with the Ragnar.
He wants,
of course, putting on the Noel theme because this is Seb we're talking about.
You gotta do it. You gotta do it.
Yeah. Hey.
All right. Losers finals here. Fed into Soliloquy. We got the Lelouch coming out. We got the non-binary. But Power Gears, what are we getting commanded for? What is the...
We'll see. Seb definitely starting off a bit patient here. Sort of waiting for the opportunity, not wanting to make the mistakes he made earlier.
Speaking of mistakes, we'll see how does that burst turn out. Does Seb, what's the plan here? Is it just to use that lifesteal? Does that first hit truly matter?
So it might be making it cost that way. Soliloquy, great anti-air there, getting a full conversion. Getting a cross-up too.
In the corner. Can Seb get out before his life bar's gone? No, it does not look like so. Soliloquy without the drop.
Yeah, very last hit on that to kill, and that's a perfect to start off this set for Soliloquy.
With all of the calm required. Out of the corner here, finally. Big fatal here. Not quite the best routing, but it doesn't matter. Seb on that blue health bar, 3.4 removes from Soliloquy. What is next? Another counter hit. Big damage here. Gonna hold it short, try to bait the burst. Finds the RC.
Nice catching the fuzzy jump. Hellsfang known very well for doing that sort of thing.
Yup. You got the Hellsfang option, you got the 2D option. Boom. Boot
I
to
like
the head.
that too.
6B, highly effective button there. Reaches quite large hitbox, very forgiving. It works out.
Now that does put Seb down in terms of the overdrive advantage, but they might get it back, but they're probably going to get it back more towards the end.
Yup. And honestly, sometimes trying to find the hits to delay that, such that you don't actually burn it through the overdrive so you get a chance maybe get that active flow, really difficult to do, but that's one of those extra high level things you can do when trying to min-max the results of a game.
A few chip hits here for Soliloquy, not turning into any pickle, but at least keeping them away for now.
There's some efforts here by Seb trying to get in, but despite all these taps forwards, you gotta hold back so often, and when the gravity well comes in.
Yeah.
Okay, that's a blue health bar by Soliloquy. Seb has burst available. Will they use it? Dragging of Loads. That's a burst meant to be a GP.
Oh.
Good news here. We'll get some JDs, some Nightmare Edge. Okay, just trying to cash out some lifesteal. We got a second to work with. Okay. Really unfortunate. No, it actually Gauntlet Hades, the move of all time. Ooh, not enough delay there. Got the study. Nacho. Alright. The leader's not there.
That's not going to be enough, I don't think. Yeah, and they knew it.
The toss up though, you gotta know. You gotta know. But that's the air backdash getting caught. Less than 50 meter each.
Wow.
Seb pushing too hard on the gas there. Can't find the brakes to block that JV. Can't find the brakes to get something else out. Gets counter.
Yeah. That was, not only was that like a flinch, like sort of a flinch almost reaction by Soliloquy, but that's also just really tough to pick up because you're already in the air. They had to jump kit. They hit that. You could tell they realized it and jumped again just to.
Yup. And it's the right thing to do.
Yeah. Managing to keep Seb from taking that game 1 away.
Yeah.
So
very important to find the lead in this set. Just because it goes to 5 games doesn't mean you want to use all 5. You know. Okay. Wow. Very nice thing. I'm not too sure about the 2D there. That said, 6A, 5C, a number of moves that Ragnar has really moved him forward that can help dodge some of these projectiles that he puts out. Goes for the blue beat there. Of course, it's going to pay off. This will be a kill.
yeah.
Flexing
perfect
another
Seb.
crush trigger, gets the perfect. Seb's feeling good. Despite being down in the set, it should be all eyes on him. Should have known he could do the follow-up there. Unfortunately, you don't really get much off that counter hit.
They will get a good amount and get the get the slave set play. Nice, root of 5D. There is nothing he can do there.
Does not have the confidence to push the 2C. Very crucial button in some of these overdrive routes. All of those knockback routes there in the corner, especially. You got to knock at the cross up. 2C comes in clutch for Ragnar.
Oh, nice thing here.
Yup, head and ball coming in very clutch here. Nice cross up, very good RC. That button is terribly minus on hit if you don't get those last hits and the opponent doesn't get ground bounce.
Oh, the defense. Oh, wait a minute!
You know how it works. This is not Lambda. This is new. There's a gap to work with.
I keep forgetting. That's on me.
It's tricky. As a player, you got to remember as well. If the mix-up works on the commentary desk, it works in game.
No, yeah, I mean, Seb actually, in a way, went for the right option there to sort of OS it, because he went for a throw, which recovers really fast. So.
Fast recovery, very narrow. You know, but it only won one game, and all it did is get Seb out of the hole. 1-1.
Once again, we're tied at 1 apiece. This is a very pivotal game to determine who will go up in the set.
Really unfortunate.
Overdrive rate, unfortunately, nobody really held on that.
Yep. Nah, very
Jump
awkward.
over the Luminous Slave, but the 5A anti-air.
Nice. Ooh, not
5A anti-air is their own.
A lot of Ragnar players will just buffer 5A as anti-air, trying to combo after that as a counter hit. Very effective, gets good damage, but you need to get the hits. With a little bit of patience.
Okay. Not sure what that was.
Here. Oh. Okay.
But they do get the hit back.
Soliloquy just forcing the game. Oh, okay. It'll work out for him.
And they still get the 5D there. Seb did not react in time to dash block. Neither overdrive used.
We are
disconnected
for sure.
You got controller issues? Is that what's happening?
Yeah. This might be a controller issue here.
Let me see here.
What is the play here? Speaking of
I don't see
things,
anything mentioned in the chat or in the Discord.
all right, we're seeing a 5C. Is this a sign of life coming back? All right. Well,
So they were waiting. Yeah, both players were waiting until the controller got plugged back in. But it looks like it was.
okay.
Yeah, it looks like we're good now. Okay. Press is averted there.
Yeah, no, we're not in a desync here. Why did it appear the players playing different games? Because one of the controllers wasn't working. You know, that makes sense. Round goes to Seb. Reasonable. We're all tied up on those ODs. Neither one of them spent. Neither one of them needed here. It's a little bit easier to play against a component without a controller. But this is Ragnar the Blooded. You need 13. Can't get in to punish that drive. Can't find 5A, 5B. Alright, a little too fast.
Did not fully pick it up, but they were in a good spot to anyway.
Yep, that ground bounce a little too high, that corner a little bit too close. Well, mid-screen wall.
Oh, there's
Ooh,
some
very
policy
nice.
with this baby.
Catches an attempt by Seb, trying to challenge that rising ground normal. Or air normal.
There's the active flow again. There's the 4D, the unseeable one.
This might work. There's the meter for it. And then the EA.
Just enough.
Oh, the EA wasn't available. That OD expired, but Soliloquy finds the extra pip right there. 2-1. Alright.
Seb opting to stick it out with the Ragna here.
Holds it around. Feeling quite confident. Lelouch, the Britannia, Code Geass, among the goats of all anime. When did that first season come out? 2008? Blaze Blue? Question mark? Alright, nice pickup here.
Nice overhead there. Fortunately drops the combo.
But speaking of things to drop on by to sponsor read. Okay, this OD by Ragna, by Seb, expiring here, super traded by Seb for, well, ultimately nothing to be found.
No, yeah, good. That was a really good, smart buy Soliloquy, just to make it burn all the time of just all those like rapid hit buttons and spacing, and then going into Legacy Edge to be sure. And now Soliloquy is in second place with another perfect.
Yeah, putting up one more, which honestly, among the characters that you can get perfected, Ragnar is truth be told among them. Despite that DP infamous as it is, you can control for it. Character like Mew, you can space around that. There are options. You can lock Ragnar in that block stem. As noted, that Legacy of denying even so much as an EA, you know, someone, what kind of input for it? It's just 4 buttons.
But there's that into your 2-way again. I'm seeing it a good amount this set from Seb.
2 3/8 here on the board for Seb. Working DP into the C ender. Alright. Going through the delay. Oh, okay, nice. 2A. Okay, keeps not
super right. I don't blame him. Just take the damage. 3.5. Oh no!
Good.
You have to imagine that wasn't what that was supposed to be.
Oh, certainly dead spike. Wow, that air normal caught. I did not know that drive was going to work.
Yeah. Oh, and there it is again, catching just about them trying to run forward a bit.
Can I get Chrono Series, please?
Oh!
Ooh, I don't think we're going to get a chance. Locks out the burst, yep. Super. Oh! Okay.
Yeah, and now New's going to freaking kill Ragnar the Blood Edge.
Or, oh!
That might be the first time I've actually seen New's Astral landed in a tournament.
Honestly, yeah, it. Oh my! I'm trying to think. Nah, I can't think of a single time I might have seen it land.
No, yeah, because I've seen Lambdas a few times. I've seen Moos a few times, but not
Yep.
New. And to be fair, that's mostly because like Soliloquy is like the main active one. You know, it's between Soliloquy and Auragard. You know,
Yep.
You don't really see them. They don't always enter tournaments. So, but yeah, so
yeah. And Auragard might be on Jin.
yeah, yeah, sure. For sure.
There's no guarantee they're even gonna be playing the character.
Yeah, but yeah, great showing to both players on that set. Seb will be knocked out at 3rd place. Great showing. Cool to see both the Ragna and the Noel in the bracket. But now Soliloquy will move on and face Fuzzama for this grand finals. And so this will be interesting, you know. We did see Soliloquy do fairly well with the do fairly well earlier in this Fuzzama matchup. So.
Let's see here. Rocking Fuzzama into the new. Among one of the oldest, truly lore interactions. Can Fuzzama take out the trash? Or will he be made irrelevant by a machine, man-made horrors beyond his comprehension? It's truly a casting.
Oh, there's a J4D there.
Yup.
Or the J40.
Yeah.
Not gonna be enough to kill. Good guard cancel by Soliloquy.
Going right there for the gut, just immediate 2D, trying to catch Fuzzama forward teching off that counter assault. Honestly, reasonable choice, but that does leave Soliloquy a little bit open if anything else happens. I wonder what the frames work out to be from that penetration.
You're starting to see all the movement that Chickzama can have to really annoy this character.
You really see all of the options. What can Fuzzama do when he is just buzzing everywhere?
Yeah.
The Bowser run.
Yeah, nice. By D.
Alright. Back into
Definitely
Oakley.
here. Goes low.
Mm-hmm.
Alright. Into the corner we go. Good here.
Okay, here we are.
Both players sort of, being patient.
Oh
Oh,
my.
nice whip punch there on the honey coils.
Who's scariest move?
Oh! Using the second drive to bait that out, to bait out the response from Soliloquy. Good stuff there.
Really unfortunate there to get the 6B. That was supposed to be amazing.
Oh!
Fortunately, losing super as well. This is not going for. This is just barely not quite right.
That's
Oh my goodness.
barely enough. I wasn't sure that was gonna kill, but making Fuzz burn through all that overdrive, there was a whole like 6 seconds of it.
Yup. Now there was so many ifs, so many almost for Fuzz right there. We'll have to see what happens here. What can Fuzz do to try to stay on the winner side of this bracket, not get sent down into the L?
Yeah. Although, yeah, Fuzz gotta be careful not to get caught into all the drives from Soliloquy. Good job enforcing them here so far.
Now we're at 0-0, but it's 1-1 in the game. Okay.
Bit of a weird trade there, but...
Ooh, not ready to be canceled.
5D.
Yup, gets caught out, but that option to get all that projectile involved doesn't quite come in time. Buzz likely already committed.
Oh, bit of a negative warning here. Soliloquy gotta be careful.
Yes, that does exist.
Low. This could.
This is damage.
Overdrive.
Ooh.
Oh,
Okay,
Oh,
catches the burst, you know?
Alright, alright, okay, yeah. With some of those shenanigans, I was wondering if we ended up in a desync somehow, but this matchup just kind of just goes all over the place sometimes. So.
You might have seen earlier in chat, Fuzz not quite on the sleep schedule that they're conventionally playing on. So we're seeing a little bit less stable gameplay come out.
I didn't see that mentioned. That's on me. I wasn't aware.
Nah, you're good, you're good. I did not see that until I was like, oh, Fuzzes and Grands. I should check. Here we are with that red color on the Fuzzama BB tag. If you know, you know.
Yeah. Shout out to BB Tag.
Speaking of which, Fuzzama getting tagged by the burst.
Good block there. Fuzzy jumping out, but the overhead doesn't jail him in. Fuzz does manage to get the hit off that drive and off the charged overhead afterwards.
Yup, gets the knockdown. And we see 5C, nope, not needed. Just go into the stance, get the J2C. Counter assault.
Guard cancel. Oh, and just yeah, unfortunately, like
ooh, not quite enough movement. But
and they and Soliloquy just not teching and it costing them a little bit there.
all right. In game once again, Bug up by 1-1. We'll see. Does Seb have it? We're getting all the extra hits here in this air combo. Min-maxing that. The execution, not quite there where it's needed, but the mind games are.
Oh, bit of an air throw reset.
Finding a way back to the corner.
Right. Gonna get set up here. Good situation. Oh, goes for a fake out with the the 5V whip into the counter hit 3C. This is gonna be a good amount of
such an awkward situation. Okay, let's hit our buttons. Ooh, that's a 4D to eat. With the camera pull backing up, actually Soliloquy keeps that 4D invisible.
Oh, what a reaction! This could... it's not going to be enough. Just a weird situation there.
All right.
There's that
Fuzzama
first bait again.
in the game. 2-0 on the winner's side.
Yeah. Even after taking that long to get all the way up to grands here, Fuzzama doesn't look phased at all. It looks like they're just carrying on from where they were at the end of winners finals. So.
All right. Fuzz clearly kept their composure through the break. Did not get nervous.
The wheel of fate is turning.
In a position here to have defeated 2, 3, and 4 seeds of this bracket, truly showing what it means to be number 1.
We will see now if we'll see now if Soliloquy can get back into the set.
Yeah. No, it's a tough position to be down 0-2, but it really doesn't actually mean anything's over. It just means you need to be right, about 9 times in a row rather than the usual 3.
Yeah, for sure.
You really think about each one of these rounds. Typically, it's about 3 decidedly, more being right 3 more times than your opponent is. You get those 3K damage. Boom, boom, boom. That's most of the health bar there. Tap super on one of those.
Yep.
Boom.
Hitting him with a sort of calamity. And
Name brand.
Or sorry, wait. I'm gonna have to look this up after this.
I think that one's calamity.
Is this calamity sorted or sort of decimation or whatever it was? And I can't remember if which one's the Move 12 special.
Yeah, there's also a seasonal one.
Oh yeah.
But all that said, with the dash, catches the tap of the overhead, doesn't get mount to anything until you have a command grab.
Yeah, command grab. Fuzz doing a great job layering it into his gameplay, barely using it at all, but it almost always lands.
And it's an important tool to use. It also gives Fuzzama a little bit of forward momentum. You can extend it using the dash as well. Really unfortunate whiff there, but doesn't matter. Fuzz is still in control.
Yeah. Almost seemingly, it feels like Fuzz is really on top of this stuff. Even when his combos drop, it feels like he just knows what would really happen next.
Yeah, you can see that round loss really motivated Fuzz to lock in their mental, try to get back in the game. We'll see, is Soliloquy having controller issues? It looks like it's fixed now. But they need to find the hands required to work through a little bit of inconsistency there with their controller.
Yep. Gets a rollout there. This could be the start.
Goes for the driveless route.
5D. Set up some of the luminous flame.
Quick burst. Can't quite get over it. The camera wasn't far enough away.
Yeah. Just barely. Jailing him in. Good tech on the throw. Oh, but there's the 5D. Not enough here, but this could be the tournament right here.
Yep. Soliloquy, can they find a win in this set? Can they go more than lossless?
Oh, and
winless. All right.
Fuzzama tries to go for the cheeky call out. I believe they were just looking for them to press 5D.
Yeah, no, that catches the 5D, the projectile in ball, anything but jumping forwards.
It's a good reaction by good reaction / read by Soliloquy there, and we are not going home with a sweep.
Nope. At best for Fuzzama, 3-1. At worst, we'll wait to do the math.
Okay, it's called the super's called Calamity Sword.
Okay.
I was on the money the first time.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, Sword of Decimation is the charge special that the Move 12 has.
That makes sense. That sounds like a new special.
Yeah, or I always call it Sword of Doom, but that's just me.
Yeah, no, I think that Sod is the usual name.
Very good. Yeah, going around the world here, getting the conversion.
Norkumo backdash, one thing that is more powerful than an orbit. Nice.
Oh, what a combo. Buzz just about showing off all of his combos that he's labbed in here.
Don't worry, there's more.
Oh no, for sure. This man has lapped in all the optimals. He's seen it all night.
Just a choice of will he have an option. Right there, now. Can't quite catch a follow-up on that super, but we're still in Murakumo Overdrive. That means all of the swords are active.
Mostly not getting much after the overdrive ended, but still getting this situation here. Trying to go for a reset into the 4D, and that time the super lands as a whiff punch.
Something you think there. In Overdrive, that super does not have a minimum range.
Oh, so that's why it looked like that. Okay. Yeah.
So right there, you could do that with the dash forward, no risk.
Real good knowledge check there, in a way.
Like, you gotta know. Otherwise, that move can go out of bounds. You know, you can end up with nothing.
Yeah. All right. So now Fuzzama once again on tournament point. See if Soliloquy can dig themselves out of it again. They did it before. Can they do it again? There's their guard punch. Setting back up again.
Just 2K. Fuzzama 2.5, maybe 2.67K left. We will have to see. Will Soliloquy get a chance to test those theories? Time on
Oh, goes low. Pops the overdrive. But he drops it.
Gets forward, avoids the rest of the swords. There's that EA. That's a drive, but that one hits from behind. Move or new.
Right.
Okay. Finds the tap.
It's a hit.
1-1 here. Still possibly tournament game.
Yeah, very much. And both players at about the same overdrive. So see
Yep.
what happens from here. Nice reaction with the 2C.
Aww. Now it's going to be Soliloquy with the advantage on OD. They've taken the damage. They're going to gain a little bit more OD than Fuzz has thus far. Soliloquy now on their third game on possibly Fuzz's tournament point. Now they're in possibly the back to the wall, the closest they've been. Is this game? It's looking like it's safe from Fuzz. Was it enough? Yes, it is.
Yep. I mean, I said it before. Run from it, dread it. The 6A arrives all the same, and it'll close out the tournament.
Of all the things that you can't run from, you can't hide. Fuzzama 6A. Yeah, Fuzz, you can clown on yourself for dropping, but you probably need practice in scrambles, and you sure gave yourself a lot of that.
Yeah. I mean, hey, even when you were dropping it, you were on point on, like, picking up afterwards, you know? That's a skill unto itself. So
legitimately important to have the comfort when things go wrong to make them go right.
Yeah. This is the part where my friend would usually say one of my friends from locals would say, you know, even Daigo drops combos and post that one video from SF6.
Facts.
Yeah. You know, yeah, it happens.
It's like they say. You know, sometimes you just gotta perfect parry 12 times. But then you still have to hit the combo.
Yeah.
The Daigo parry, we all know, everybody always, they call it a parry, but realistically, you know, the parry didn't win the match.
That is true.
You gotta have hands. Through everything, you did 12 things right in a row. And it's still not, you know, actually your combo. The opponent still is actionable, this and that. Then you get to play.
Alright, well, that will be the end of our bracket. Congratulations to Fuzzama. This is his 4th Tiara win. We do have a trade target from him. So, we're gonna do Kizzy. I saw what TNS was doing tonight. Nope, I'm good. I'm good on sending y'all to sleep. that is TX2XKO. I'm good.
I mean, I didn't know we were throwing him under the bus, but I guess.
I listen. I like the people who play that game. I think the community is great. I don't find that game entertaining. But anyways, we are going to go ahead and raid Kizzy K 310. We also have TMN available, but I think Fuzzama has already stated Kizzy K, and I do give the winners their raid. But with that being said, my friends, while you are here, do not forget, sign up for WSC World Serpent Championship. It is happening later this month, and I will be hosting a lot of events over here, so go ahead and make sure you're signed up. Please, and thank you. I will be looking at that StarGG. I really hope to see some extra names in there. Please, I will go, please, yes. This is doing TNS doing TNS. I thought you just say you don't like that game. I mean, I don't like 2XKO, but if you want to rate it, I'm not going to stop us. You also put Kizzy, so which one do you prefer? I'm going to leave it up to you, Fuzz, because you were the one who won. Do you want to raid TNS or do you want to raid Kizzy? Kizzy, I guess? Alright, cool. That is the end of that. Seb, I'm never gonna raid LTG. Fuck low tier guy.
Nah.
How about that man actually pays his fucking, child support and shit like that? Let's see. All right, and with that being said, let's go ahead and get our ending screens done. I want to thank my lovely commentators tonight for hanging out with us and commentating this wonderful bracket. Epicnam! My friend, if people were to find you and you would like to be found, where can they do so?
I suppose I have a Twitter. My handle is @DELTANOKO. Neutral me. Or just add me on Discord. I don't use Twitter on my phone. I use Discord on my phone, though. So if you want to tell me I'm good at the mic or bad at the mic.
All right. Then we have Mr. PhilSchwifty.
In my case, I don't have Twitter, but I do have twitch.tv/PhilSchwifty631. I sometimes stream on there, certain stuff. And then I have my YouTube channel where I upload all my bracket runs and tournament stuff. So that one's just PhilSchwifty. So.
Alrighty. And my name is Tanara-kun. If you would like to go ahead and explore me on the socials, I got those right there. Is it social? Yeah, it's that. And then I also have a YouTube channel where I'll be uploading the VOD from tonight's bracket once I have downloaded and timestamped it. So please go ahead and check those out. And with that being said, we're going to go ahead and end our stream tonight. Thank you so much to everyone who showed up, played, and watched at home especially. Don't forget to sign up for World Sabering Championship. It's going to be a great time. And with that, that will go ahead and end us out. We'll go ahead and get the raid started and get that going. And have a good night, everyone.
Good night, y'all.
#PlayCF.
#PlayCF.